Let's get it.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Leader, they want to hear from the mayor. If y'all ain't learned that yet. The mayor, not the trustees that don't do nothing, that only run their mouth. Y'all don't do no work. Y'all.
Now, all you crackheads, out!
Let's go.
Answer. Because you are that, you are capable. You are gifted, and you are soon to be opinionated. It's okay to be different. And it's so okay.
Good morning.
The world awaits.
Yes. Let me get myself on the screen. I'm truly acting up this morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Just waking up this morning. Been on it. The first thing that I saw this morning was posts coming through on Dolton politics. So I was like, hey, I didn't do my chit chat last night. I'm going to do my chit chat with you guys this morning because today is election day, y'all. So, GRACELEVI, I always get a little riled up. I'm going to let you guys know from the beginning, whatever I share with you guys is just for entertainment, educational purposes only. I don't have a dog in the fight, but I do have a heart for the people. And I think I have good discernment to some parts. So I am going to tell you guys later on who I think will make the dream team for Dolton and Thornton, in my opinion. But what we're going to do is just get with the time fucking foolery because they've been acting up just a little bit. And it's cute. It's not bad because y'all know I don't like all that mess. But these are a few videos that I have been seeing coming out that Jay Bills have been putting out because he is a cartoon animator. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take myself off the screen and I'm gonna get some things playing, some videos rotating so you guys can see what's going on these YouTube streets. And then about 40 minutes into the broadcast, that long, I'm gonna come back, or 30 minutes and come back, and we're gonna chop it up a little bit. But let's get some of these things on the screen real quick. Shout out to Jay Bills. He's a great cartoonist. Make sure I'm getting the right one. He's a great cartoonist, and I've been seeing these things popping up on my Facebook page, and I'm like, look at this. Who is that? Let's go.
First, you lied, right? Then you lied about lying. Okay? Then you lied about lying about lying. Okay? So before you lie about lying about lying about lying about lying.
Women have superior products that they're hiding from men by just labeling them for women. And the shit has got to stop now. And I'm going to tell you what.
Give me one.
Fellas, I need you to focus and listen to this video.
Y'all. Something going on with his video. It has something about menstrual cramps and things like that. But we're about to play JB other video. I think it could be technical issues on my side. Let me put it on the screen. Let's do a replay because it was a little weird with that video.
Hi, I'm your host, Buddha Bante Ali Baba Nabu Dhabi Jackson. And today, we're following breaking news this morning as Village of Dolton trustees Kiana Belcher, Tammy Brown, Brittany Norwood, Edward Steve, including mayor candidate Jason House, have all simultaneously purchased slip-proof shoes leading up to the final weeks of embattled self-proclaimed supermayor Tiffany Henyard. We reached out to the clerk of the village, Clerk Key, and this is what she stated, that they were not going to fall for any more shit. Our reporters also caught up to Trustee Edward Steve, who didn't give much comment on the matter, but did offer a song. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye.
All right, let's get the next clip on the screen. Shout out to every time J Bill's little cartoon go off, that come right about the woman's product. So I'm like, what is going on here? Let's play this real quick, do a little flashback of Tiffany Hinyard and what's his name? Tommy G.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. All right, what you say? We ain't got to worry about her today, but she's still shucking and jiving. Let's put this up there so people can remember Tiffany Hinyard and her cancer foundation. She was going in with that one, and I think people never should forget about that one. Let's play this real quick. This was January 2021 or something like that.
She did everything. She did biopsy. She did everything, and it was cancerous. And she went through all the stages of hair falling out. I even, to this day, I wear a wig. Yeah, this wig is cute, y'all. Yeah, it's cute. A wig. To this day, just don't pull it. Hold on, Nikita. To this day, just to support my mom because I love her to death. She didn't want me to cut my hair, and I try to cut my hair with her. And I ain't for the crap, so I'm gonna get off of that.
Let me tell you, I believe Tiffany Hinyard has severely disappointed her mom, and I'm just going to keep it real. I hope she is in remission still, because someone like you can make the cancer come back, because you're cancerous, girl.
It was just touch and go. So just believe in yourself. Yeah.
And how good.
Women have superior products that they're hiding from men by just.
She did
I'm sick of Facebook. Whatever commercial that is, Facebook is trying to get whatever that is. Let me show you this one right here. This Tiffany Hinyard. We're gonna keep it how can I say, relaxed this morning. We're at the finish line. And I'm gonna say even though I don't participate, I cannot participate in voting, even if I could, but I would still have some people that I think are going to do well for Thornton and Dolton. And let's play this. This is Tiffany outside the bingo hall 7 days after she gets out of the big house.
Girl, they at their grandma's.
I'm done. They burnt out.
Your grandma got some money? Call her. Girl, they at their grandma's.
Okay, this is what I want to show you guys. I have brought this up periodically, and I never got a chance to show you. But this is Reality Check TV, and I don't listen to his broadcast like this, but I do, and I'm saying it resonates with people because everybody needs their own, word, and he be giving the word, and I'm gonna have to say, I agree. It is time. Let's play this real quick. It's just a few minutes from one of our content creators who've been on it, been going to the damn meetings, recording. Who is this? Reality Check TV. And hear what he got to say about time to repent.
God continue to keep you is my prayer.
Well, let's get here.
And that is the actions that would send one to hell.
Remember that.
Once again, that's the actions that would send one
to
hell. And we need to repent now.
I ain't the only one talking about repenting, though. So he's still out here on these YouTube streets every Sunday. I think it's Sunday, where he goes in his car and he talk about repentance and that every dog is going to have his day. Let's finish listening to Reverend Reality Check TV. Give that man some respect.
And what does repent mean? Repent means to turn away from that which will send you.
Turn it away.
To hell. You got to turn away from it. So whether it's fornication, whether it's adultery, whether it's idolatry, whether it's murder, whether it's lying, cheating, scamming, scheming, all these different attributes are things that need to be turned away from.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you. And I'm gonna have to say that. Okay. Maybe it sounds better coming from him. Ain't nobody perfect. But if you see these attributes in people, turn the fuck away from them. Okay, I understand people be like, hey, let people get another chance and that and the third. But if their behavior ain't reflecting of what they're talking about, then you don't need to give them another chance, i.e. Andrew Holmes, because if people didn't give him another chance and ignored what happened in 2015, even though people may have not known that that happened to that girl, Miss Game, but people knew that he possibly would have been a pedo. So I agree with you, Reality Check TV. People need to repent. Like this dude right here. I'm going to have to say it in my Miss Nicole voice. My Kamal. Let's put my Kamal on the screen. Come on, what you got to say? You snitching? Are you snitching?
Prestigious resume of running a car wash / party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes. Tiffany wisely selected him.
The people's mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching.
Yes, even today. Let's play it, y'all.
Resume of running a car wash / party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes. Tiffany wisely selected him to be the director of Thornton Township's youth programming with a salary of $108,000.
Do the trustees get the paperwork from the CPA?
They do. They own bank accounts too that they're not supposed to be on.
Can you prove it?
Oh, it's already proved. It's on the internet. You saw it? You ain't see it?
No, I didn't see
You ain't see the check.
What check?
Oh, you ain't see the check?
Why
you ain't
that part? I should have played the part of them walking to the check cashing place, and I just took that out of my fees. But y'all already know what I wanted to play. You ain't see the checks? Come on over there, snitching.
Watch.
Which checks?
It's checks for stuff that they wrote.
Like what?
Attorneys, other things, stuff for other people.
If the trustees are stealing, why?
I didn't say they were stealing.
I think you just did.
Oh, I did?
You just said they're stealing, they're getting checks.
I said they own bank accounts.
So wouldn't that be stealing?
What you mean? Hold on one second.
Provide that.
Wake 'em all snitch.
ASAP.
Jack skirted off when he got caught feeding intel to the ops. Straight up pathetic. Old tattletale ass bitch. And not just any snitch. This man is out here ratting to the white man on camera. Tiffany girl. Your man cannot be trusted. As soon as the feds pull up, he's going to sing. Not just like a canary, not just like a gospel choir, but like Elphaba and Wicked.
That's gonna be.
Women have superior products that
His prestigious resume of running a car wash /
I am so tired of that. Women have superior hygiene or whatever he's saying. But my Kamal.
This is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henry, the people's mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching.
We're gonna play this. This is the tomfoolery thing. We're gonna make y'all remember the tomfoolery. This we talk about shit. Y'all want to hear Kamal snitching again? One more time. Let's play Kamal.
That they wrote.
Prestigious resume of running a car wash / party venue that currently owes over $148,000 in back taxes. Tiffany wisely selected him to be the director of Thornton Township's youth programming with a salary of $108,000.
Do the trustees get the paperwork from the CPA?
They do. They own bank accounts too that they're not supposed to be on.
Can you prove it?
Oh, it's already proved. It's on the internet. You saw it? You ain't see it?
No, I didn't see
You ain't see the checks get wrote?
What checks?
Oh, you ain't see the checks?
This is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henry, the
Which checks?
people's mayor. So,
It's checks for stuff that they wrote.
you guys
Like
doing a
what?
lot of snitching.
Other things, stuff for other people.
If the trustees are stealing, why?
I didn't say they were stealing.
I think you just did.
Oh, I did?
You just said they're stealing, they're getting checks.
I said they own bank accounts.
So wouldn't that be stealing?
What you mean? Hold on one second.
Provide that.
Wake 'em all snitch.
Tommy G had to add that. He murked off.
Ass skirted off when he got caught feeding intel to the ops. Straight up pathetic. Old tattletale ass bitch. And not just any snitch. This man is out here ratting to the white man on camera. Tiffany girl. Your man cannot be trusted. As soon as the
You snitch ass bitch.
feds pull up, he's going to sing. Not just like a canary, not just like a gospel choir, but like Elphaba and Wicked.
They're hiding from men by just labeling them that they're just made for
His prestigious resume of running a car wash.
So mad at Facebook for that commercial. It keep coming on. Let's keep it going. Hit the like button. I'm entertaining you guys today on this election day. We are at the end of the road in the beginning of a new one because it is not done. These are paths that you guys have to choose. And somebody snitching. I'm sorry. I just had to. Come on, it's a bitch. Okay, y'all. So my Kamal. All right, I'm trolling this morning for real. I got probably 2 hours with you guys before my infusion. I said, let me do it before because once I come back from taking care of my patients, I'll be tired. That's why I didn't come on last night. So let's do it this morning. Have a little shooby dooby, lighten it up. You guys, whoever you choose for your mayor, your trustee, whoever, you guess who you go home to? Yourself. And your family and your bills, and you still got to handle your shit. Okay, and you're gonna have to pay attention to the people who you put in position. But until then, let's just do a little bit, see what Tiffany got up her motherfucking sleeve. You know her dumb ass no made a fucking video. And you didn't like it. If you didn't want to hear it the fuck go. Okay, let's go. Oh, and we are not doing 40 minutes of this motherfucker of Tiffany running her shit box. But we about to play this.
Hey guys, come on in, come on in.
Box.
It's your favorite super mayor, Tiffany A. Hilliard, the people's mayor / people supervisor. How y'all doing today? Come on in, come on in. I miss y'all. I feel like I ain't seen y'all forever, ever in a day. But I am outside. I am talking to residents. I am loving on them. They are loving on me. I just want to give you a couple updates really quickly. So come on in. So I can educate you, let y'all know what's up, what's the deal before you vote. Because knowing
y'all know I can't. So I'm putting it faster. Y'all don't start getting on her because she's gonna sound like more of a crackhead. Talking about, look at her on speed. So we're gonna play a little faster, but this is what this girl got to say. Talking about, I'm outside. I'm outside. You gave no snow for you to shovel, bitch. Let's go. I'm sorry, y'all. It's too early for that. But I'm trolling. I just said that I'm going to bring the time fuckery today. Okay. And this is what GRACELEVI do when it's time to have some damn fun. Look at foolery right here. Let's play this shit right here. Right here.
Different things before you vote is so important. A lot of times people don't say nothing. They don't talk about what's going on. And they should. Stop being afraid of people, like for real. Like, please speak up, residents. Please talk about the things that you care about the most. We're gonna start with them schools.
Okay, let me say this. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this boy because it sounds like she about to start telling us something. But she used like this mind Jedi manipulation. Don't let them people stop you from what you're saying. Let you speak your piece. Now, mind you, I was just saying that yesterday in my damn video, which I agree with. Coming from you, Miss Madam Suppression, Miss Madam. Put your motherfucking head down when people talking. Miss Madam, this is my idea. This is my vision. And you supposed to come up with an idea for my block to block. You talking about suppression, bitch? Ooh, I said it 2 times. That means I know I'm on the roll. I ain't gonna say that word again because it's too early. But because she get me going. She getting me going. But she's talking about the school board. Again, this is something that we brought up months ago when we saw that they were trying to put Delgado on the school board and they finally got it. So there are people moving for positions on the school board. More people, like I said, every single elected official, anyone running for a position, don't be afraid to look at their background. Don't be afraid to use your critical thinking skills. And if you support that person, support them. But just know, when the fire come down, bitch, don't go running. Don't go. Nah, ride or die. That's why I'm so funny on where I would have cast my vote. Okay, just to let y'all know, before I knew I was a Hebrew, you had to find out. You know, we just are lost people. The last election that I did not vote in was the first one where it was Trump against Hillary. The less and less evils, the less and less evils. And I said, well, I'm going to choose myself because I know I got my own shit to deal with. But with that goes to say, if you're going to choose these people, ride out with them. I see a lot of people are, but just don't jump shit when shit hit the fan like they did with Tiffany, because Tiffany is the same motherfucker that she was before. I promise you this. Y'all just heard the article we read the other day where they were trying to get her, Robert Hunt, and who was was it House? I mean, Home, not House. I meant to say Holmes. Was it Holmes in that article that we read? I know it was her and Robert Hunt as trustees to get them out. So the time fuckery and foolery never just started this election. I just want y'all to remember. So let's listen. Let's see if she do some self-snitching. Self-snitching.
Y'all know the school district need a lot of help. A lot of help. So whatever you do, when you go to vote, make sure you change that school board. Change it. I mean it. Now, I ain't endorsing nobody. I'm not going to say nobody's name, but it's certain people that you need to get rid of. But I will tell you this, District 205, get rid of the entire board. You heard me? Everybody. Because there's a lot of things that need to fix over there. How y'all got swimming pool and ain't got no water pool for kids swim?
How is this broad telling people who gotta go? How is Tiffany? See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Read your chit chat. I'm telling you, these politicians are emboldened. Okay, that's like a man who cheat on his wife all the time and then be going getting all the people like, you know, that nigga cheat on his wife and he that ain't you don't need to be doing that shit. You are a fucking hypocrite, and I think most of the elected officials that's out there, that's been out there a long time, are inducted in this system, allegedly. Okay, maybe they trying to claw their way out now because shit on fire with the alleged fake FBI. Shut up, FBI. They're gonna look up my Uncle Fal like, who the fuck is her uncle? Oh yeah, that's why he's separated from her. It's okay. Yeah, motherfuckers, because y'all crooked. You're picking and choosing, and I don't like picking and choosing who bad, who right, based on who you like. Talking about the school district, empty them all out. Who the hell are you, Tiffany? After this, we don't want to see your cotton picking face. So y'all keep your eye on the school boy, because this broad do got her motherfucking eyes on this shit. She already got her best friend, and it ain't Kamal, because Kamal about to start snitching. I bet you he next. He gonna turn on her, yo. He gonna turn stick. But she still got her best friend in there, Delgado. Delgado's just collecting checks all over. You guys think possibly may need to want to make an ordinance about controlling the number of cases that one lawyer can get to represent your town, and how is compatibility of lawyers. There's somebody brought up this compatibility of office thing because of Napoleon. And I bet you no one did their research. I didn't either, because at this point, I'm like, they're going to choose who they want to. Anyway, but y'all remember the compatibility of office thing where they did that with Keith Price ass, and he lost all of the seats or two of the seats because actually it was a conflict of interest. Yeah, you know, Grace Levi gonna be in it to win it. Okay, let her finish before I get on to the conflict of interest thing. Possibly, I don't know. Okay, but I do know when someone holds many seats, your ass is literally spaced out. You're stretched. And how would I understand that? Because I'm over here running a one-man band, relaunching my businesses, trying to still do my little nursing to get some money, and doing these broadcasts, and being a mama to 2 college students, and handling the rest of my shit, and I'm fucking stretched. I barely can. I'm stretched. So imagine people in a government position have all that extra shit that I just said: kids, home, college. How the fuck could you manage this effectively? When you got to give your all. That's why I told you sometimes, y'all, with my lives, it takes me a little while. I'll say I'm going to do it today, then I'll do it the next one. Because I'll be having to regroup. I'll be having to do what I have to do, focus on the things that needs to be prioritized. And then if I want to do a great job, I have to reschedule it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll reschedule it so I could do my due diligence for you guys. But I don't think that's gonna happen when motherfuckers have 8 and 9 offices. That's just real. It's just real. Yeah, how the fuck you gonna do that? You gonna cash some fucking checks though. Let's let Bianca finish talking. I never renamed her. Go ahead, Bianca.
I know when I went there, we could swim, we could do this, we could do that. Y'all just terrible. Nina Graham gotta go. Nina Graham got to go. So make sure you vote for people that care about your kids. Because a lot of times people don't understand that the kids are the future. Whether you got kids, your kids grown, you got grandbabies, you don't, you still pay a portion of your property taxes for the schools. Little do you know. But they don't put the money back in the schools. Like, think about that. They should always put the money back in the schools, and they're not doing that. Now, I don't sit on that board.
Actually are. They're putting the money back in our board people pockets, the lawyers, and beautification. They actually are. But are they doing programs to, how can I say, help push the reading gap and the scholastic gap that we have in America, not just Chicago, not just Illinois, and not just Dalton, it's all over the world. Y'all done seen me mispronunciate words. That's not just me. Motherfuckers out here, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I have come across people who were not supposed to be where they at, and it's not only redlining, okay? I don't know how the fuck they got there, but I said, baby, could you read? How the hell you the boss? We in a fucked up system. So I'm gonna be real. The money going in, but it ain't going into what it needs to go in, and that's the children. That's the actual structured education. That's actual case studies to find out where do we lack at? What do they need? What are the learning disabilities? Because all of these chemical, oh shit, I started going. I'm about to let Tiffany Henry talk because I was about to go down a big road. All of these chemicals, all this shit, fucking up our kids' brain. Go ahead, Tiffany, Bianca. Go ahead and talk your shit. Because this your last day to talk anyway with your big old mouth.
So y'all don't get it twisted and all messed up, because I noticed that it was some article that went out and y'all constantly got to attach Tiffany Henry and you got to attach the village of Dalton to everything. We got nothing to do with that school board. We got nothing to do with individuals making $500,000 at a school board and our kids can't read. Y'all better get some common sense. This is why I'm talking to y'all.
You can't either, girl. I understand what you're saying, though. We just talked about that $500,000 fucking income for this person and the kids. I understand, Tiffany. Let me give you the floor. You're saying some good shit today, but it's too late.
All right now, because these things are going on, but it's at the school board level, but they're distracting you by making you watch me, right? Hey, I like it, right? No, stop, for real. But stop letting them distract you from what you really should be paying attention to, because all my stuff was a big old smear campaign, a hate fest. That's it. Because they couldn't get me out the way, because the people was always loving on me, because I've always showed up and showed out for them, despite what the fake news was telling y'all, because that's all it was. It was all just, oh, we think, or maybe. Like, come on, stop with all that.
But the people didn't show up for you, Tiffany. That's what made me see the talk, the hot garbage. It made you feel like, ooh, Tiffany may have some people, because it's more than just the internet. And I understand that. There are people who don't get on the internet. Nobody showed up for you or your after party. At least they showed up for Kamala Harris after party when she didn't become president. But she pulled the same shit you did. But I'm going to just say, at least people were there. You ain't had nobody ready there. Nobody even knew the address, because I think you knew you wasn't going to win.
I really been doing my job, still doing my job, despite what y'all say, because I really care. Only a person that got like a heart for the people is going to keep on pushing, keep on going, keep on talking to y'all, keep on trying to educate y'all. And that's what you see me doing right here today. Still trying to educate y'all, still trying to put y'all on the game. Because remember, they always say what? The game is sold, not told, right? They always say that. But right now,
who says that but motherfuckers in the hood? What political people say the game is sold, not told? The pimps from the 80s movies. Who in corporate says that? And if they saying that, you know that is not professional and that motherfucker's a gangster. The game is sold, not told. You know, told on yourself, baby.
I'm telling you the game. But it's up to you to take the game and run with it. That's almost like that concept of you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink it. It's the same thing in the Black and brown communities. Y'all better pay attention to those that's loving on y'all and actually standing in the fire for y'all, get beat up for y'all. You need to pay attention to.
I agree with that one. Y'all need to love on the people who actually in the fire getting beat up for y'all. That's me. That's my victimhood that came. Oh, I be getting beat up and nobody loves me. Sorry, like that's my victimhood. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm trolling. I know y'all love me. Y'all have shown that y'all have love for me. Hit the like button. Y'all have joined my memberships and everything. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all going through this journey with Nurse Lashley, transitioning to whoever God wants her to be. Yeah, let's keep going.
To that, because it's not gonna never ever be another love like Tiffany Hilliard ever. I'm telling you right now, ever.
We don't want it
because you got so many people scared of the process. You got so many people afraid of parties and things of that nature. Yeah, guess what? Y'all people like stop it. But what I'm willing to do is speak my truth, stand in my truth, and let God lead my steps. That's what I'm willing to do. So with that being said, I'm going to keep on telling y'all what it is. So that school board.
Let me pause right here. Love, you said, Walter White, you said she started doing shit on her funky podcast. Because every time I look, ain't shit there. You going to make me look today? What she been doing? She going to come out like a motherfucker, start telling on everybody when she finished. She going to be so soggy. She can't even do it. She couldn't even put the receipts together before. So I'm not even expecting nothing after this anyway.
Boards, please go out and vote. Please pay attention to who's on them boards because it's terrible. I'll give you an example why I'm telling y'all get rid of Nina Graham. We had a 4th of July event over in Dolton, right? You know,
still talking about that shit? Girl, get over it.
I'm the mayor of the village of Dolton, right? In Illinois, for all you outsiders that want to just know what's going on in my community. So we had an event right there off of Cottage Grove. And I do it every single year. So when I became mayor, I brought back the parades. I brought back the 4th of July events, the fireworks, all the festivities we had long time ago when Sean was here, long time ago. And then they just stopped it. So I brought it back. And bringing it back, I had it right there at Thorn Ridge High School, right there in the big old open field that is for the people, right? So we thought it's for the people. So I had it there. And because of all this political rifts and political ties and all this drama, they chose not to allow us, meaning the community, the kids, to play on the grass. You guys had to literally go in the streets in order to partake in the festival. They even hired Cook County sheriffs to police the grass. I cannot make this up. You should FOIA the bill for Cook County police officers to watch the grass so we can't run on the grass during the 4th of July event.
What I will say about this, I want to add a little bit to this because we clown her ass about this. And talking about, Nina, you gonna let the kids go on the grass? Nina. Now, this is a little bit deeper from what I'm saying, too, as well. Not saying that Hilliard was totally right in the way she approached it. But what I do think is that Dolton in itself was being disintegrated by its politics. And they were taking away a lot of, maybe they didn't have services. That's why they connected Thornton, as well as they took away activities, okay, as per what she's trying to say. So she brought it back, allegedly, which is believable. But I think the way she was doing things was the problem. The first thing she did when she did her big inauguration, then the 4th of July thing came up. This was the first year. It's not this 4th of July thing she's talking about, but the other one where people were supposed to get $5,000. It just was not orchestrated right. And the township ended up paying that money, which caused a great dismay between her and the trustees because there was no fucking communication. That's where the issue comes from. I do believe some of her talking points of what she said that Thornton and Dolton and Thornton does not have. I drove through there. People live there every day, and you see the conditions you're living in. That's why I tell you guys, be very careful of these content creators that you hear talking about, do this, and they so got all of this. One, they're bought and paid opposition. Two, they never even stepped foot in Dolton, and they're never going to. Some of them from not even from this country, literally in Canada. And they control y'all narrative, but y'all don't realize that shit. And with that goes to say that they don't know what goes on in there. So y'all didn't have much activity. Excuse me. That's why y'all had to go to Thornton for activities. The buildings look condemned. So under the guise of her, revitalizing Dolton, her political connections, in my opinion, was selling out Dolton like most political connections does because they're bought and paid for and lobbied. Napoleon. Yeah, whole class said, shut the fuck up. Grace Levi. I'm just gonna keep it real because I'm gonna tell you who I think the dream team is. And it definitely does not involve Napoleon. Okay, because he did not show his face. He has not been respectable and honorable to the residents, and they're just looking at a great black hope with that. But we're gonna get to that. Okay, because if y'all get Napoleon, I can't wait to see what y'all got. Okay, y'all gonna be fucking with the bullet. But with that goes to say, there were things that has been severely, how can I say, under reviewed, not paid attention to in Dolton and Thornton. So she picked those points and just went and ran with it and did everything she wanted to do and just said, y'all, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Now, why would she put this thing on? Not only because she's a stubborn ass, Brenda, or whatever I called her before, stubborn as hell, and she don't listen and she thinks she right all the time. But it's the fact that you have this cancer in Dolton, this body of people that keep switching seats in Dolton and Thornton, and they have an idea of how things are supposed to run. They have an ulterior motive. That's why the dots did not know what that was. We looked at Catch a Dog Smith like, but that is Democrats of Thornton Township, and what they pull on Hilliard at the caucus showed you what the fuck you gonna get. Not only did Napoleon steal that shit, didn't come and talk to y'all about shit, but now he gonna come and get this election and still never told y'all what y'all gonna do or how much he love y'all or how much he's on it. The other people on the ticket, we'll talk about that. Okay? But that one right there, I do not support, period, point blank, period. I'm gonna tell y'all now, once he's in, y'all know I'm gonna keep my track on. Please don't let me have an 8-ball. Please. Okay? I'm just gonna be real. I think I went on a tangent just a little longer than I need to. Let's finish listening to a little bit of what Tiffany has to say, because when you read in between the lines, you can pick other things out of it. It's not about her. She is dead wrong. She ain't shit. But the shit she's saying ain't totally a lie. That's why I told y'all guys, listen to what some of the shit Cassandra say. She's not lying. It opened your eyes up to another picture of what was going on in Dolton and Thornton, because you're not there, not the residents, but the people outside controlling the fucking narrative. You're not there. You're living in your nice, pretty houses, doing your things in other places, and these people suffering. And you're like, this is who you should vote for. This is who you should vote for. Y'all vote for whoever the hell y'all want. I'm just going to tell y'all who I think is the best candidate in my eyes. Good luck.
I made a live video about it. I talked to y'all about it. I pointed it out to y'all. I showed y'all the cars on the grass. I showed y'all us in the streets. All this is going on at your school, at the high school district 205. Nina Graham was the person that did it all. I'm trying to tell you. So I go to they board meeting and I say, Nina, now why would you not allow us, the residents, the community, to partake in the field? They made up every excuse. We were doing work on the field. We're doing this. They ain't doing nothing but keeping up mess. But the people that's getting hurt is the community. And that's all I keep trying to show y'all. Every single time, y'all hurting the people by constantly fighting with politicians. Make that make sense. Everybody trying to stop me. Don't want me to do no work, do no activity, no festivities for community.
She is the party girl, though. That's what she likes, activities and things. So I do pray that she goes and move into her next life and be a party planner, because she does a terrible job with the budget. But yeah. And those little ass bouncy house, them shits were little as hell. I don't know. She ain't gonna do too good. Them shits was so little. They were for shorties. I'm just being honest. And I saw that in real person the day in the park. I said, what the hell she doing with these little ass bouncy house? These are nobody over 5 can't get in this. I had an amazing event.
None. Why is that? You know, I get people that just stand and watch me. Yeah, okay, hi y'all. Why is that? But we supposed to always just band together, put our differences to the side, whatever it is, and always put on for the community, because that matters. It always matters. But I just want you to understand what's going on from school boards. And I just want to make it crystal clear. I just explained to you guys how it works. Go to their board meetings. Sometimes y'all was doing me and doing all this different stuff. Now y'all go everywhere else. And y'all find out what's going on.
It's true.
Y'all ain't doing it. And where the news go?
It's true. It's that she ain't lying. Since she been not showing up and things, the numbers at Thornton Township and Dolton meeting has been disintegrating, dog. Is she lying? Tell me if Tiffany lying. It's been disintegrating because there's no mess. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to hate on and say, yeah, and you know, to basically conjugate and help hate with. Because a lot of people didn't really want the substance. That's why they didn't like my ass. Because they like, this bitch is bringing up facts that we don't want to fucking hear. Where's the mess, motherfucker? Here you go. You like it? Here you go. I'm just playing with y'all. Here you go.
You know what I'm saying? And here one day they disappeared because they did their job, which is the smear campaign.
Thank
you understand that? When God put something in you and God has made you the chosen one.
Oh my God. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna have to address that one right there because y'all hear her, and I addressed this plenty of times, but she said, I'm the chosen one. There are a lot of people who are the chosen one. They are chosen. But have you been picked by God? Because you have to follow through if you're part of the chosen. And then he's going to refine you and put you in the position that he really wants you in. But because you think that everything is you, I'm the chosen one. You ain't shit. You just the pick of the litter. And you didn't make the second round. I had to address this chosen one bullshit because, excuse me, there's a lot of people who's chosen. I had somebody like, you're chosen. And I'm like, oh, I appreciate it. I don't want to be chosen because this is a hard job. These motherfuckers don't like me. It's all types of shit. We are chosen for shit. But it's how you move in your capacity and how you make it out. And girl, you didn't fucking make it out. Because if you wanted to come in and say, I got to build this community up, bring some young blood in this community, bring some new housing in this community, activities, why the fuck you didn't go in and do it correctly, Miss Chosen One? Why didn't you work with your board? Working with your board was literally just giving them information about what was going on. The outline, giving them the chance to approve it or disapprove it, and or add suggestions. Because like you said, this is about the community. It's about the community. If it was, then where is the collective unity with voices? That's where you fucked up, Miss Chosen One. If you have not seen it, there are many of us that are chosen, but you have to be picked to make the litter. How about the fuck that? You got to go. You fucked up your blessings. First black young man, you fucked up, girl. I see your vision. I see it. But you have no home training. You have a lack of ethics and morals that governs your behavior, and you let the hood supersede you. You let the ghetto-ness supersede you. Okay? Y'all see I'm hood. Y'all see what it is. But that don't supersede me. When I get into, the other area, they hear me crack a little joke, do a shooby-dooby, but they ain't about to get this. I'm going to do what I do, get in and get the fuck out. I'm going to do what I was supposed to do for that particular situation, for this particular project. I don't have to come in and just be me, full of whatever. You, full of shit. That's what you're brung. You're shit. Instead of doing your job. You lost your position as the chosen one.
Everybody comes up against it. It's not your time. You have to follow what he has ordered. And if he say, hey, this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. Like, at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to keep on loving you.
And who is he? Because you never called him God. Please listen to her videos when she talk about certain things. People call their gods. They be like, my God, don't play with me. And things like they be worshiping shit. They be right at altars, doing voodoo, doing stuff. And y'all going to be mad at me. I got to say this. Go look up Freemasons and Eastern Stars. They actually practice rituals. This is not a joke. And these people are in these organizations and don't even fucking know it. So don't let me, I'm not condemning all the people that's involved in it because they really don't know the witchcraft and the shit that go in it. But our politicians are Eastern Stars and Masons. And I can say that because guess what? Guess who was a Mason in my family? My granddad. My Haitian granddad. Fuck around and find out. So when I talk, I don't talk because I want to hate on anybody or specifically. When I see things, I just want to bring the conversation up. Like, did y'all fucking know? Dude, do you know you're walking around worshiping the devil? Being part of these organizations that's pretending that they're helping people and you're going doing rituals with their asses. Come on, we just going to party? No. Rituals. That's your elected officials. Be wary of them. And I'm not saying they all are bad because my best friend mother, she died many years ago of cancer. She was a community, not nurse, but a community social worker, where she used to go back into the community in Newark and bring derelicts, drug addicts, HIV positive people from their crack homes, Go knock on their door and bring them to the hospital and bring them for treatment. That's the people that I know. And she was an Eastern Star. So I'm not saying that they, but I do know that these people are subscribing to things that they just don't know. And they're connected to shit that just may not be good. And some of them know, though. So I just want to highlight that shit, too. Because that is on my brain.
Y'all keep on
chopping it up.
Trying to educate y'all. Y'all know, y'all hear when I say, let me educate you. But I say, let me educate y'all because you need to know. And y'all don't know. Sometimes y'all are following people blindly. And you're going with the status quo. And guess what? This is a new day and age. Don't go status quo. Trust me. Do not go to status quo. Why? Because at the end of the day, they feeding y'all a load of crap. And by the time you figure it out, it'll be too late. You already voted individuals in.
Just like we did to your black ass. I'm about full of crap.
And then now when they screw up everything, you be like, oh my God, Tiffany was telling the truth. Hey, come on. I'm not doing these lives for no reason. I'm doing the lives because I'm trying to really put you up on game before they get you. So back to this politics, as I call it. That School Board 205. Vote for that new ticket. I can't think of their names. KP, if you in here, put them two people up for District 205.
Before she keep going, I'm gonna have to tell her to go to All Hockey 6 because we don't need your suggestion, not one motherfucking bit. But I did find this. And shout out to Dolton Politics. Also, Thornton Township. We're gonna go into a little bit later. It's two groups, but this one right here is candidates that they said pay attention to. I'm gonna pull them up. Hold on, is they all open? Okay, let's go. Since she talking shit about school district, bitch, who are you to tell who we gonna get in there? Who we should? Girl, let me just show y'all who they see not to trust. Who the hell is this person? I ain't give. Teresa Jasmine. That's one. Hold on. Why? Because she has this person name. She has this support. Who the hell is this? Henyard. So Tamika Jasmine, we're gonna have to keep that going. She's going to the Cook County clerk. She want to be. What the hell does she want to be? South Howland County Cook. I can't even see what she's going for. But whoever the hell she is, y'all, I'm gonna just be honest. You're gonna have to be skeptical, and maybe she just don't know that Tiffany messed up. Did I fucking say that? They like, girl, everybody got the internet. Everybody know Tiffany fucked up. All right. Next, Sonia Irene Williams. This is another person endorsed by Tiffany Henyard. Go clap cheeks. Like what they... I had to just throw that in there. I'm trolling today. Just hit the like button. We're going to lighten it up. Today is the crossroads. Here she go. So, like I said, I ain't saying don't trust these people, but give them the left fucking eye and the right and a whole turn around and say, whoa, Black Jesus. Oh, Jinky V. Oh, wait. Oh, I tore that up. If I had to represent America education, that's what I just did. Oh, Jinky we. Let me shut up. Jasmine, you gotta go. Tiffany name is at the bottom. Shit, you just gotta go. You ain't making it. Oh, you know what? Later on this week too, we're gonna see who made it through. Y'all probably be able to know before me too, because I gotta work. Solomon, Solomon bitch ass niggas. I could do that. I could make jokes with the accent because I'm Haitian. Solomon bitch ass niggas over there trying to run for some shit, mayor or something like that. We gotta look at that motherfucker. Oh no. Solomon got to fucking go. So those people we just put on the screen, hell no. To the no. I'm gonna be an ad lib this morning, y'all. Enjoy the show. Just take it easy. Kick your feet off. Let me kick your feet off. Cut your shoes off. Drink your coffee. Cast your votes and just let it go to God. Because as I told y'all, at the end of the day, you're gonna be going home to your friends and your family and nobody else. But as I mentioned, you control your narrative. You know where you live. You know what's going on there. Despite of what the fuck I say or what I have shown you, if it ain't based on facts and you just feel like it ain't the truth, disregard it and do your motherfucking thing. Okay? Because you're gonna have to live with the end results of this election. And just know a lot of these content creators don't live in your town. They don't even live in the United States. And they telling you who the fuck to vote for. I'm sick of it. Let's go.
I cannot think of her name for the life of me. I think she's really dope, but I really do like her. And I think she'd be a good choice for that board over there. Then you got District 148, District 149. You got all those people that y'all need to pay attention to because everybody's just trying to sneak their people in. Why? Because they the bobbleheads. They gonna do this no matter what. Watch what I tell you. And you need to give people a chance, or at least hear them out on what they're gonna do for the community. How does that look moving forward? At least hear people platforms. Stop just voting because they send something to your house, say vote Democrat. Stop that. Please stop. Figure out a way to educate yourself on whoever's running. Whether you go on their page, whether you call them, go to one of their forums, whatever you do, but just educate your mind so that
I gotta agree. I told you she came out with a banger. What the fuck? This time I'm like, I agree. But I don't agree with your whole soul. But I agree with this. Y'all know I'm not biased. Get to know everybody. And if someone is stopping you from going to seek information, you need to be very wary. Because I'm gonna just tell y'all, that's the same shit that happened in Ovid. When it was fake news, don't listen to this person, and then the people who they told you not to listen to, we were right. You want to get stuck with another motherfucker? You start listening to everybody and make your own decisions. That's all I'm saying. I have to agree with this one who says she's chosen but not picked.
You're making the right choice. I just want that for the community, for the world, for that case. Because y'all
trolling so much that I'm not giving honor to Miss Tarp. Thank you. I give honor to you guys because I know I'm a hard pill to swallow. I know that, it's hard to deal with people who rebel against the system and have this type of thing, especially when you're used to a certain way. And you guys have taken the chance. Some of you came out the motherfucking bushes like, we're just coming out the bushes. Fuck this shit. Oh, I agree. I don't agree. Thank you so much. Your donations mean the most to me because at first I was very hesitant to even ask y'all for anything because that's not what I'm here for. But again, I know things need to get done, and to the fact that I literally sacrificed my whole career. Motherfuckers just starting all the fuck over, and I love YouTube. Y'all see how we not YouTube, but I love you guys, and I love having the connection with you guys. I love it. I see the importance of it. It can help us all grow. So thank you, Ms. Tar, for the $4.99, and hopefully this month coming up, I can get what I want, like a birthday gift, or maybe I could pay it back extra bill. Yeah, I think I'm in debt. Anyway, let's keep going.
Talk about Trump so much, right? Well, at least Trump doing what he told y'all he gonna do. He's doing what he said he's going to do. So you gotta give people credit when credit due, and y'all get upset. Everybody know I'm Democrat, but hey, look what the Democrat did to me. So I'm just saying, so party don't matter. Yes. You have to focus on someone's passion for what they do, their vision, and what they're gonna do next. That's where your focus needs to lie. Always remember that. Don't go at the parties. I know we with the Republicans, we with the Democrats. You know what? Just whatever you feel, fight for it. Whatever you feel, make sure that you outspoken about it too, and don't just stand still. Don't stand idle. Please don't.
I can't believe I'm here just agreeing with him here. Tell me, am I the only one? Are y'all surprised? I agree with this lady right now. I can't believe it.
Another thing I want to tell y'all is, you guys know that I am a write-in. Yes, I am a write-in for Thornton Township Supervisor. I am boo. A write-in for, again, Thornton Township Supervisor. You have to scribble in a bubble or color in a bubble, whatever, and you have to write my name in, Tiffany Henyard. And that's Tiffany, Tiff, and then ANY, and then Henyard, like hens in the yard, HEN, and then yard. Y.
Ooh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. That's the third time I haven't said it. Did y'all hear what she said? I told you she listened to us. She said like a hen in the yard. The fuck? You going to like I'm telling you, when somebody don't give it, Tiffany don't give a fuck. She takes the trolling and flip it and put it in her shit. That's why I know she's listening to us. She said, like the hen in the yard. Yeah, it's you, the hen, that's gonna be in the fucking yard in the coop. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm tired of you, FBI. I'm tired of you. Hopefully, some of my state representative who hate her, which is true because the Democrats turned their back on her and just send Napoleon, catch a dog, to knock her out the box. You know what I'm saying? They like, fuck this. She do not represent the Democrats. We cannot have this time fucking foolery. And then they sent, that guy. And he's been quiet ever since. He said, yeah, I just took out the trash. You gotta go.
I've been all over news, so I know y'all not spell my name by now, right? So I just want to point that out. And yeah, this is what I got. Bam! Y'all ain't ready.
Bam!
This is what I got for you. So this is hey, if you want me in, write me in. Tiffany A. Hinyard for Thornton Township Supervisor. And this is how you write me in. I posted this on my page. I got several different ways of communicating to you of how you write someone in. So when you get to the supervisor position on that portion, you're going to you're going to write in Tiffany Hinyard. You're going to color in the little bubble.
Yeah, you got to tell your supporters exactly what to do step by step. You can see the bubble, and then you take the crayon, and then you circle it.
You can see right there, and you're going to write my name in, Tiffany Hinyard. And then if you go on the computer and you do the digital way, you do the same concept, but you got to click. So once you click it, you're going to
see my face.
Basically do.
Girl, shut up. I'm trying to listen to you. Now you're getting me mad. Now you want to be a teacher. Let's go a little further. Let's go ahead and talk. Your ass done cleaned up a little bit, huh? You have been using them D-rugs allegedly. Look at those pretty old eyes. Tiffany ain't totally ugly. You know what I'm saying? Is she not acting totally fucking ugly or janked out with them flat ass eyes? Today you got the baby doll eyes because you're over there begging. That's the first. She had them same eyes the day where they was talking about that damn Vegas trip. Talking about, so you didn't take a trip to Vegas? I don't have no comment.
And I'm just trying to make sure that you like up on game so you will know, what's next and how to handle it. But I'm always speaking on it. Prime example, we had a caucus, right? Y'all remember when they had that caucus and they locked all of us out? Could nobody get in the building to vote? That's what's happening. And they picked that one person. I told you, no Napoleon, you don't do nothing. Napoleon, nowhere to be found. He's your.
I got to go with that. Oh shit. Oh, Napoleon, nowhere to be found unless I'm charging $75. And they say it's a minor. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm true. Let's go.
Your committee man and also your senator. But he want to be the supervisor of Thornton Township. Make that make sense. You don't live in Thornton Township, so how are you the committee man? You don't live in Thornton Township, so how you want to run for supervisor? You don't live in Thornton Township, but yet they had a whole entire court hearing inside of Thornton Township, lower level, about what was that, December? I think it was December, January. And guess what? The mayor, Chris Clark from Harvey, came and testified that the man don't live here.
And then they all was lying and misconstruing words. And then you had Smith, Catch Dog Smith. I'm a private investigator. No, he didn't say that. But Mitch was like, what are you doing? He was stalking Napoleon. But I do believe that Napoleon don't live in Thornton. I'm going to just mind my business. And that was one thing that got people mad at Nate. Because they was like, oh, he's insinuating that Napoleon doesn't work here. Yeah, he's messy. He's messy. I was reading y'all comments. Shut the hell up. He ain't as messy as all these other people. He get his point across. And to my knowledge, maybe people need to investigate like he said. Okay. Y'all obviously I support Nate. Y'all can vote for who y'all want to, but I'm just putting that 8-ball out there. Okay. I'm just putting that 8-ball out there. One of my picks for me, if I was a Thornton resident, and I seen everything that went on, and I know I need some love, compassion, somebody who open to talk, you probably could check him a little bit with your mama vibes, like, come on, son. He gonna be like, oh shit, old people. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Nate. Napoleon? Hell no. The Boule? Cocky as all fuck? Yeah, my eyes, because he has not shown nothing humble. He has not even just been on his page just talking to y'all like y'all regular ass people because he's too good for this shit. Allegedly. That's my opinion. So obviously y'all know who I support as the Thornton Township. I can't endorse. I'm Hebrew. Okay. But based on that rationale, go Nate. Oh, we're going to show y'all Nate. Nate with the tomfoolery too, okay? They done expose Nate for his tomfoolery fuckery, and we gonna put that up there too, okay?
And guess what? It just disappeared. Like, oh well. And he was gonna be off the ballot. I'm just trying to tell y'all how this is going. But y'all don't see it y'all own 2 eyes. The news don't talk about it. The news be down there filming stuff, but they don't write about it. No, do they post it? That's why I call them fake news. Because they only tell you what they want you to know. They only tell you what narrative they're trying to push. But he does not live in Thornton Township, but yet he's on the ballot. It's sad what's going on right before y'all eyes, and y'all just sit idle like, but it's happening. So like I said, make sure you come out and vote. Make sure you click right in for Tiffany Hinyard and write my name in. I am the best candidate for the job. I've done a great job here at Thornton Township.
Ooh, I told y'all not emboldened the devil to do whatever they wanted to do. She said, I did a great job. I did a great fucking job. It was all you guys. Y'all think that she just like this by herself? Y'all embolden this fucking monster.
You guys know that been following me because they kept you so distracted with Dolton mess. A lot of mess over there, but you'll hear about that drama later, all the corrupt people later. But as it relates to Thornton Township, they had a deficit when I came in Thornton Township. Remember, Frank Zuccarelli ran it. So when I come in, I fixed it. My first year. Surpluses.
I fix it. Look, I fix it. The first term. The first damn term. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that they was in a deficit. But I'm going to have to verify that. I got some information too, y'all. So I swear to God, I got 2023 audit for Dolton. Yeah, it's fucking Dolton. I think it's Dolton, girl. The paper is terribly put together, but it got numbers of each department and everything, dog. So we going to still do our Lori Lightfoot 2.0. Don't think I forgot. The drama don't stop because y'all still in the same situation. So we're going to figure out what's going on in Dolton and Thornton with her lying ass. Okay? But we got some more shit. Yeah, we got some more stuff. Just bear with GRACELEVI. We're going to unravel this one by one for you.
Pluses. Over $9 million surpluses. Go check it. You don't believe it. But they don't tell y'all these things though, right? They want to make it like it's bad and they doing this, doing that. They'll tell you none of the good things we're doing. They don't tell you all the programs we have came up with. They don't tell you any of that. When I came into Thornton Township as a supervisor, each year surplus. Each year, more and more people knew or know about the services here at Thornton Township. 20% knew Thornton Township existed. Now over 80% knows Thornton Township exists. We are servicing more and spending less. That's what's going on. But they're not telling y'all that, right? People are getting help with their lights, their gas, their water. I help you pay your mortgage, your rent. I help you pay your...
I swear to God, I wish I lived in Thornton. I need some help with my mortgage right now. I ain't playing. Fuck that. We ain't got services like that, y'all. So y'all better make sure that when they come up in that motherfucker, that they going to keep these services. They're not going to disseminate them like has happened before, like it happened before. And Tiffany had to come and play Captain Save-A-Ho, act like she doing everything. Because it is the truth. Y'all admitted, they have admitted that a lot of people did not know about Thornton Township. So you got Miss Party Girl, Tiff up in there, dog. Everybody know about the party, which was a benefit. And the actual service y'all got. Y'all services are fucking dope. I'm going to just keep it real. Like, except for the food pantry bullshit. But roofing program, help you pay your mortgage, burial. You know how many people in the hood need help to get their people buried? Because that's why that's that GoFundMe, no GoFundMe thing. There are great services. So just make sure that the people you put in keeps those services, does not dismantle them because they don't give a fuck about them because they're not in your area and they're the boule. If he dismantle anything, I promise you, I'm going to get you, Napoleon. Don't you come in there and fuck up. Because I'm mad. Because I think they're going to choose him. I hope they don't. I hope they choose Nate. I'm just keeping it real. I don't give a damn. Y'all better make sure y'all keep these services. The services is dope. Fuck with y'all talking about. Hey, who need welfare? Which I do, but I ain't going to get it right now. But we all up, we down, we up, we down. And I love this. The fact that God has taken so much away from me. Because I have got back to, it wasn't like I got bougie because I'm a minimalist. But I have got back to the essence of understanding what to honor in life and what to love. So I won't be a motherfucking boule and get in a position that I know God gonna put me somewhere. It's not gonna be in politics, but I'm gonna be somewhere, and I will not act like the fucking boule because I know what it is to not have. I know what it is to need services, to need help. Give me some of that damn rent assistance right now, and I ain't scared. Tell me you need help. Yes, motherfucker. I need some help. Just like the rest of the people. So y'all better not throw that in their face when they want their services. Don't you do it again. I had to flashback on that. Y'all done hit my heart with that shit. Because we need services. Especially in the Black community. Especially because our income and tax bracket is much different than every nation. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. We still, our average income for Black men and women. Black men is at $23,000. Black women averaging about 60 to 70 now because it's so many of us that's educated. But I don't even think we're falling to 70. I'm giving us 70 because kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But guess what it takes the average household to make to survive right now in this economy? At least $120,000 for you to live normally. $120,000 yearly income is what is expected for a medium income in America right now because of inflation. I don't want to hear y'all talk no shit about services. Napoleon, if you get in, that's another thing. I'm gonna have to jump from the police station to jump on your ass. I'm rolling my eyes already.
The loved ones, all of this. Mental illness awareness, help your family out. Like, come on. But they'll say nothing good that I do throughout the 17 communities that I'm over. But I wanted you to know for me that all these things are going on right now today. But you don't hear about it, right? You got to hear anything that's negative or anything that somebody want to say, oh, let me make her look bad. They got to demean your character to basically try to win. Come on.
Thank
cheaters.
And that's the truth. They do that to me all the time. They tried it. That's a Democrat tactic. And that's a political tactic. That's not Democrat. That is political. They insult your character in who you are instead of the subject matter.
So all I'm trying to tell you, they need to stop.
You gave them all the ammunition, girl. You gave them everything.
With all this fraudulent activities and all this election rigging, because y'all can't beat me. Cannot beat me at all. None of y'all. All y'all put together can't beat me. And look,
the fuck? The fuck? No, I'ma just now. You can't beat me. Now I'm gonna just say this. The Dolton mayor election, y'all didn't hear me say anything was rigged. None of that bullshit. The first one, with her and House. That motherfucker was a landslide. What? House just beat that ass. Tore that ass up. Because you can't beat me. I was waiting to combat that damn statement with the truth. I couldn't say it with Thornton Township caucus because y'all didn't play fair. But that one, man, you got your ass tore, girl. You shouldn't even been there.
Look what it took. It took all of y'all to try to come and take me out because I'm in y'all way for all your contracts, all y'all friends, all y'all stuff that y'all trying to do. But I just keep on trying to tell y'all because a lot of people, y'all sleep. Y'all need to wake up for real. Wake up. And there's a lot of people that's, like I said, don't want to say nothing. But y'all be in the back, say this, get them, and stop. I want to say the stuff that I'm comfortable with, that I'm okay with standing in the fire for. Because at the end of the day, guys, me today, you tomorrow. And guess what? Some of y'all get some of that smoke. so you know I ain't making that up because look, they got nobody else to ping pong, right?
All right, I'm getting a little tired of listening to her talk. I'm gonna play. Let me know in the comments how much longer of this video y'all want me to play. I'm kind of getting tired of her. Not gonna move on. I'm gonna stay on for another like 40 minutes because I gotta go get ready to do my client. But I do want to just ride out with you guys. Y'all want to listen to a little bit more of this shit because now her voice is kind of. I would just got a flip moment like, huh, I can't do this shit no more. Fucking Tiffany. So y'all let me know how much longer y'all want to listen to this damn video, and then I can move on with the shit. I got a few more things to show y'all. Look at this broad.
All right. So I see a lot of y'all are getting all the smoke, all the negativities, all the little hate groups, all the followers, all the stalkers, you know. Welcome to the party. But that's why you stop something when it's small before it get big. And all I ever try to do, because I want every woman to rise up and know that you can be a Tiffany Henry. If I can do it, you can do it. If I got the strength, you got the strength. But it takes one to know one. You cannot let nobody dictate your future. You cannot let nobody stop what God got for you. Don't ever, ever, ever give up. Don't ever.
Let me move forward just a little bit. She fucking with my brain. But I would agree with that. I'm gonna tell you who else is one of my motivations. This broad right here. This broad right here. Y'all like, what? If somebody could take an ass whooping, the type of disrespect that she had taken, and she never came out really like, no, that's a goddamn lie. She made all these videos talking shit. I don't know, her pause about this shit make me like, damn, I need more endurance. That's kind of what I took from this. Like, this broad be on the floor fighting the whole fucking crowd dead wrong. So why can't I stand up and fight the crowd when I feel and I know that I'm dead right? So she has given me that. I'm going to be honest. That's what I have taken from her situation, but not to be dead wrong and cognitively dysfunctional like her. But to thrive, to fight for what you believe in. And I told y'all, that's how I've been since a little girl. She sparked that back in me. I was like, you know what? Because if I was tired of fighting the damn hospital, I was just tired. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready. A little bit more of her, and then we're going to move on to this so I can talk a little shit. Because I'm done with this.
Election day. So make it count. Whoever you're going to vote for throughout all the other races, of course, because I know y'all going to vote for me, right? Tiffany Henry for supervisor once again, write me in. But
hell to the no. To the no. Hell to the no.
Make sure you pay attention to those school boards. 205, 148, 149. Make sure you pay attention. You got park and library board up as well. But make sure you pick the right people. Do your research on the individual. Stop letting
Okay, my ADHD kicked in. Even though I'm not diagnosed with it, I can't take her voice anymore. I'm over it. Okay, just bear with me. Moving on to the next clip, just a little bit. I can't. She was enough. She started repeating, and my cells started like. Okay, keep going. Let's play this real quick. What is this? Tales from Illinois.
You got people that stand next to you that's supposed to be handling
This is from Cook County's Men. A post in Dolton Politics.
the business. That stand next to you.
Start again.
You got people that stand next to you that's supposed to be handling the business.
Whoever has access.
Bam,
Whoever
bam.
has access.
Bam, bam.
Whoever has access.
Bam,
Whoever has
bam,
access.
bam,
to the,
bam.
Bam, 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 bam.
Bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
Whoever has access.
Bam,
Whoever has
bam,
access.
bam,
to the,
bam, bam. But if the CPA that's setting,
Whoever has access.
bam,
Whoever has
bam,
access to
bam,
the-
bam. But if
Bang, bang, bang up his ass. That's my pleasure.
That's my pleasure. Let's put this up because this is what he did.
Guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Henry, the people's mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching.
I'm sorry. I made that face because I'm on this is gonna be my last time talking about it. Okay. Y'all see this blurry ass motherfucking video? That is the blurry ass person that you will be having as president. Thornton Township, he in that motherfucker gonna be blurry like this. You gonna barely be able to see him. Let's play this motherfucking video. I said what I said. Please don't drop the 8 balls in my chat when it's I told you so. This nigga is rich. You better not have no part in this video, Napoleon.
Hey, Thornton, stand up. Time to run it up.
And then it sounds like they try to get an impersonator of Nipsey Hussle. Please. See what's going on with these people trying to connect to the gangs and stuff. Not saying him, but you know how Tiffany went over there and had a whole commercial and shit. I'm telling you, gang land. I'm telling you, Chicago is connected to LA gangs. Newark is connected to LA gangs. Stop it. You playing who you trying to impress with this shit? You pulling a Democrat? Is you pulling a Camilla? At least she had the decency to have motherfucking shows and try to buy the votes with rappers dancing and shit. But he like, I'm gonna put this blurry ass video, and I don't think he did it. But this isn't representative of him, and I think it's perfect. Let's go. This will be my last time going in on Napoleon because I never did it before, but I'm going to fucking today. I don't trust him.
April 1st, we ain't playing, going pull up. We talk action, not just words. Put in that work, make sure we heard. Napoleon
video.
in the same news, they senator bringing big
I like the music.
50 mil for the schools. Yeah, that's real. Parks got millions, he secured that deal. KC, an engineer built to design. Keeping records straight, stay sharp with the mind. Cassandra gon' tax it, make sure we stack. Antoine, keep the roads clean, never gon' lack. Baron got the finance game on lock. He know how to flip it, make the dollars pop.
Is it good with the song?
Mary in the mix, trustee, team strong, that's a full court fix. Run it up, vote it up, Thornton, let's move. April 1st, we decide it's all on you. No more talk, time to walk, time to build. Ain't no fakes in the mix, only real. We ain't stuck in the past, we pushing ahead. New vision, new mission, stay out of the red. Ain't no division, just unity here. Put in the work, make it crystal clear. Better schools, better blocks, better ways to grow. We invest in the people at the township globe and bringing funds. It's been that
I like the music.
Napoleon locked in, making sure we stay. This the Southland, we built to last. We been through the struggle, we done moved past. Now it's time for a change, let's get it in. Vote for the squad, let the real ones win. Run it up, vote it up, Thornton, let's move. April 1st, we decide it's all on you. No more talk, time to walk, time to build. Ain't no fakes in the mix, only real. Napoleon, Casey, Cassandra too. Antoine, Bondre, Chris, yeah, they coming through. Valerie, Mary, you know what to do. April 1st, Thornton, it's all on you.
And I'm gonna stop right there. I like that song. The visuals was fucking terrible, but like I said, I had to make a joke because the way it's all blurry is how Napoleon gonna be blurry this whole damn thing if he make it through. I don't trust him. But Let's get to this real quick. I'm gonna put the Thornton Township ticket up there, and I'm just gonna before we get to some other tomfoolery. Also, I want to say this before I move on because this has been somebody who I really believe that's been underrated, and I'm glad they haven't brung her into the fuckery. But one time, and this is Mama Mary. Okay, Mama Mary is running for Thornton Township, a trustee. And while she's on right now, what I'm gonna say, these is who I think will make a dream team. I'm just gonna be honest. How many motherfuckers supposed to be up there? Hold up. So we have to have this for Dolton. This is for Dolton. Let me see if I have Thornton. How many trustees we supposed to have? So one person I think should be a trustee in Thornton Township is definitely Mary Avant, because I think that she has a heart, and also she is. I think she's stern. I think it's some things that she's just not gonna fucking deal with, and she's gonna call out. And I think that I saw that when it came to her interaction with Jedediah. Her and Jedediah were very close, or they still are very close. But I always saw that Mama Mary was not fucking afraid to say how she felt amongst other people around him that'll let him crash the fuck out. And I'm not no cat, no bullshit. Okay, no drama, no nothing. That's real. Mama Mary really looked out for his ass and really was trying to stop some of the shit that was going around. I really think she's a strong figure. I know her history seemed a little sketchy with the background of things going on. You know, when she was an officer, and I'm not disregarding that because some behaviors are some behaviors. But what I have seen is what she showed, because I go with what people show, fuck what they say. What she showed is that she could be honorable and she's not afraid, even when she loves someone, to check them and tell them the truth. And that's what I like about Mother Mary. So I really think that that quality in itself, and her being an officer, her being part of Thornton Township and Dolton for so long and always being active. Mother Mary was part of the first few Mohicans that was dead from day one on that. Like, and she was talking so much, everybody was like, okay, here go Mother Mary. But she fell back. And she's been doing her thing, and I want to send love to Mother Mary and everything, and I pray that everything is perfect for you. Okay, so with that, Mother Mary, I do think Gonzalez should get another round. I do believe that. I know people don't feel they are big on Gonzalez because of his past decisions. Allegedly, he's supposed to have got some type of contract from Tiffany to secure his position or whatever. They had some backdoor fucking dealings allegedly. But like I said, he wasn't the only one that played a part in this, because I do know when it was time to choose a new supervisor, he actually wanted Cassandra to be the one that's running right now. Cassandra, who they're talking about. And she's not running for supervisor, but that Miss Cassandra, she was the one that was allegedly supposed to be picked by them based on Zuccarelli preference, which was all nepotism. That is best just saying it like that. Like, you can't pick people off of somebody's preferences. But just want to say he did try to elect her, and everybody was quiet in the motherfucker. He did it. Everybody, when it went to vote, they nope. But then here, y'all want to put that on Gonzalez, that it was just him. When if he nominated her, take people to vote for her. So let's remember that. I think he put in the work as of right now, fighting for his seat. He wasn't fighting for his seat because I don't think he ever even thought about that in the midst of all these months fighting Hinger. I think what actually helped Gonzalez or open his eyes is what was happening in Dolton. And he saw marked similarities. This is my opinion. I believe Gonzalez saw marked similarities of what was happening in Dolton, and he started to be aware of it. And he started to bring that same tone to Thornton to say, "Hey, we're not going to prove this. Wait a minute." And that rubber stamp started to disintegrate. So y'all gotta give Gonzalez his respect. Now I don't know if Carmen as well. I think Carmen will do well on this team because she has turned a new leaf. Because she was getting that kid ass. And I would say, like, what's his name? The other guy that make videos for Thornton too, Dalton. She was clapping cheeks a little bit. Clapping cheeks. Shut the fuck up. Keith Freeman, possibly. But I would say this. Once the clapping cheeks was done and the fans came in, she was like, oh, hell no. She turned suit real quick. And I do believe that fear in her has set her in the tone to say, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. So Carmen is going to be good. Carmen's going to come in on a good foot. Who else do we need? So I got Mary, I got Gonzalez, I got Carmen. Who else is on this ticket for Thornton? Hold on. That ticket. Let me pull that shit. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Let me pull it up so I can make sure. Because I'm going to tell y'all who I would think that would be good. I don't know. I ain't the best, but baby, I deal with love. I deal with something different. Before all this bullshit, I deal with God and love. And I don't think a lot of the people that you support deal with that type of shit first. So you really need to be, where is it? Here we go. It's the ticket. Let me put it up here. Oh, I got it up here? Cool. So, the other person I would think should be good. How many people you need for trustee? I'm counting 1, 2, 3. Is 3 positions that's open for trustee? That's it. I honestly, only person that I would go with here is Mary Gonzalez, as well as guess who the fuck I'm gonna say? Guess what I'm gonna say? Dinash. I said it. Dinash Harris, independent. I said it. Write it down. Take a picture. I'm gonna give it to. I believe that the dream team of Thornton Township will be, in my opinion, that's my opinion, is Nate Feld as supervisor, and I already told y'all why. Mary Avant, because I already told y'all why. Gonzalez, because I already told y'all why. Carmen can still sit because the fear in her will make her ass act right. And Denaj. Why? Because it's something in his presence that I really like. It's something about his aura. And guess what I found out? Maybe once I found this out, I was like, oh, that's why. Not only is serviceman, and he's part of organizations that are supposed to be helping the community outside of him even running. He said he's still gonna do it. We got that video up there to let y'all play, hear about the Nosh. But guess what? The Nosh is from the tribe of Levi. I had to say it. You know the Nosh Haitian? I saw the fucking flag. I was like, oh snap, the Nosh Haitian. Yo, y'all will never know who we are. We be fitting in like the Nas Haitian. And I'm going to tell you one thing. No matter what it is, when it comes to our culture and the way that we raise, we move on righteousness. We may not be right all the time, but we definitely for the fucking people before we for any government. Any Haitian person will tell you the way that we got our freedom is that we put us first. We put the people first. We put all our talents first. And we got our freedom through some real shit. Okay? I'm gonna just keep it real. While I'm putting Nate on the screen, because we're gonna start close off this broadcast soon, because I gotta go get ready. I will say to you guys, when we were in war for our freedom in Haiti against the French, we had our men out there in the battlefield. We had our women out doing what we do, and that's if it was poisoning slave masters and poisoning crops. And when the war really hit, guess where our babies was at? In the fucking trees, throwing rocks, shooting bow and arrows. Keep playing with the tribe of Levi. We don't play. We use all our resources. Everybody can get it. So I'm just saying, if he got the moral compass that I got, give that man a chance. So that is my opinion. Who will be the top pick for Thornton Township? And I'm going to play this for our possible Thornton Township supervisor with the time fucking foolery with his ass. Let's play Nate Field in the middle of a fucking.
Come on, Thornton Township. Vote for me. Vote for me. We still out here. Come on, Thornton Township. Vote for me. Vote for me. We still out here. I'm representing you, Thornton Township. It's a tornado right now, but we still doing it.
And I love the fact that he can do this. Like, he's showing y'all
top dog law
because y'all want him to be a stick in the mud. Y'all don't want him to say nothing. He's talking. I don't know how he do this. I know they do something like they be having a bar on them or some shit. I don't know, but I love it, Nate. You keep up the ambition that you got. Look at Nate. Look at the face. Now, I ain't saying just fall for a nice little face. but it's a spirit that I see behind him. I see a spirit. I see of love. Look at his eyes. Look, I'm just about to show you how y'all see the spirit of someone. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. They're both smiling. Can you see the difference? Look at Nate's eyes. They're both smiling. I'm trying to teach y'all how to discern the spirit. You can't see it. That means that your veil is a little bit heavy. But I just want y'all to look at the two so y'all can see the difference between a little wickedness and a good guy. And y'all need to catch him before his well is filled up with a bunch of Democratic shit or people around him trying to use him. Okay? Y'all need to fill his cup up with love, with support. Okay? That's what the hell I feel. Go Nate, go Nate. We need the young people. How the fuck we got presidents and elected officials at 70 and 80? That's why you have Trump and Elon Musk trying to bring back their childhood. Racism. Both of them, Trump and Elon, grew up in racism. Elon grew up in apartheid in Africa. He hated black people because he thought he grew up in a time where they were trying to take their land back. And his people started suffering because they was owning 90% of the land. And they took that shit back. He don't like, I'm telling you, y'all better know who the fuck y'all dealing with. We need some new young blood with young thoughts. Y'all bringing these old ass people in here with their agendas. There go our new leader, allegedly. I'm crossing my fingers. The reason why I'm saying allegedly, because I really want him to win, but my intuition and what I really see, I'm thinking Napoleon's going to make it through, but I'm good. That's just going to give us a whole 4 years of fucking content. I would have still followed Nate anyway, but if Napoleon wins, it's going to be some shit. Mark my words. I do think he's going to win though, but I don't know why, because he never addressed it, you guys. He don't even talk to you guys. I literally went back and forth with somebody. Not really, because I just let that. I let Miss Queen B take her own shit. Hold on. Me and her I just had to leave my baby girl alone. Here go the post. My baby hit me hard as fuck. Nate fails for Thornton Township. And I said this was just my response. Angela, while Nate still doesn't address no one, and that is how he's going to be if he wins. Remember that I have warned you. That's all I said. Oh, she went in. Boom, boom, boom. Did I read it? No. Fuck up out of here, girl. You done wrote a book like I give a fuck. I'm telling y'all what it is, and I'm just leaving it. I'm gonna deal this and keep it going. I just replied, at least he shows up. I don't do the book on Facebook for response. Please go vote for who you want and deal with what you get. That man has no respect for the people. And yeah, that was my fucking response. That I'm gonna leave that alone. But this is what allegedly what trusted, respectful assembly looks like under the leadership of our young supervisor. I'm praying. You know, Nate Phelps. Priority, and we get into the end of this, y'all. Love you guys. Priority taxpayer dollars and giving back to the residents, implementing a responsible spending plan to eliminate wasteful spending. There you go. That word, that's a trend right now. Cutting unnecessary expenses and redirecting expense funds back to taxpayers through improving township services programs and potential property tax relief. So that basically the top property tax relief fund, those checks again is going to be running through, but it's going to be more controlled. Allegedly, everybody's going to have a role in there. And Stephanie Weedman ain't about to fucking play. Go ahead. I asked her to do. I'm sorry. I could see Stephanie being the chick that you come to go fight in the hood. I don't give a damn. She said she had a rough past. I see her like, yo, you ready? Because these bitches acting up. And Stephanie come, they be like, oh, what a fight. That bitch, she crazy. Just like Tiffany said, she crazy. So y'all got the enforcer in there. So a lot of this can happen. Enduring accountability with an open book policy. Township finance will be 100% transparent. Residents will know where, every dollar is going. Publishing a public accessible financial report so taxpayers can see how funds are being allocated. Yes, and make it comprehensible, as you said. You said accessible, make it comprehensible, because if they ain't like me, they don't have the damn to go through all that shit. Okay. We need a little bit comprehensive, put more charts in there for them too. Putting on seniors and disabled and veterans first. You better add the college students too, you, because that's your group. I'm telling you, bring these young people in there. Reserving designated seats for seniors, disabled residents, and veterans at the township board meetings so they have access and a voice in the decision. That's great, but that shouldn't have been part of your campaign plan. That's just something you could do on a regular. Like disabled, handicap, they go first. But I appreciate the step. Launching the Thornton Township Community Engagement app. At first, it looks kind of digital platform. At first, hold on, a first of its kind digital platform giving residents instant access to board meetings, community events, township alerts, and public service business opening, discounts, transportation services, senior emergency alerts, school closing, weather updates, and broad conditions, easily appointing schedules with township department. Now, one thing I don't agree with is this app. You know why? I fucking hate apps because they take up too many space in your phone. We really having shit to do. I think all of these services that you're talking about or type of things that you want to add to the platform should just go on the website. All you have to do is set up a email alert for any time the website is updated and you have certain activities. This is something that you can use an app to add to your website, and then it sends out alerts to everyone who signed up in Thornton Township to be part of it. That app thing, I don't like it. I don't like it. I hate apps. Only some. They be like, okay, you want to work for our travel agency? Download the app and do the application. I'll be like, nope. I'm not fucking. I got pictures to take. I got videos to make. That's probably because of me. But I don't like the app thing, but I like everything else he talked about what it encompass. I do think it'll be a cheaper approach just to go straight to the website, get that little app, because I know how to build website. I'm a fucking geek. I built my whole website myself. I can show y'all if y'all want to see it. Go check out my sponsors, Primetime Home Bias. Help Nurse Lashley make a little bit of money, or go on to Nurses my Lashley's website where I actually do wellness passive weight loss consultation. Bam! I just gave y'all an infomercial. But with that goes to say, when y'all look at that website, I put it together. So when I'm talking, I put it together myself. So when I'm talking, I'm not talking from everything I talk about is little things that I fucking did. So it would be less expensive to have an up and coming app unless they did it through a platform like Wix. Because I got Wix, and Wix actually allowed me to have my own app. So I do have an app that's connected to my platform. I don't use it a lot because the volume of my customers is not a lot. But if it's something like that and it comes with it and it's free, then I can fucks with it. But if it's not, scrap that shit. Last part. Love you, Nate, though. You'll still be the best. Bringing innovative and community growth, establishing Thornton Township Farmers Market in South Highland to support local business and provide access to fresh, locally sourced food. Spearheading the Thornton Township sponsored comic conventions. Oh my fucking God. Let me find out our baby supervisor like comments. He gonna bring Comic-Con out there. Y'all motherfuckers gonna make some money off that team. I promise you fucking would. Comic-Con, all these con shits that they have in Atlanta. Comic-Con, Detracon. I don't know. It'd be these people coming with outfits and grown ass people dressed up like some type of cosmic character and shit. They pay $50-$60 to go in there and conjugate, talk, have fun, put on their costumes. It's really a great environment because we have went outside. Yeah, I was like, we went outside. We were walking around Atlanta one like last year, and that was going on. And they had Goku, Roku, all types of little kids. I mean, not kids. They were grown ass adults, but they made money. That's how Atlanta make money. So I'm gonna have to go with that. Comic conventions or the sneaker conventions, things like that. Like that's really like you could bring the youth to spend their money, and you could bring local business owners to come sell their stuff. That is the shit. So the farmers market is great because if you have a fresh farm, and not to take away from the doctor that's in Dolton, that she has her amazing fresh farm, but because that's kind of like a monopoly, that's her stuff. But if they have a farmers market where all the local people can come and bring their products and sell it, or the market where a flea market as well, Yes, we need to bring back the flea markets because these big ass companies, they don't really give a fuck about us. Yes. So I set up my little booths at pop-up shops. There's a flea market out here. It's called Black Wall Street out here, and it has not been doing good in Atlanta because guess what? People still want to go to the mall. The black people don't have the incentive to just support this black business, but this man has this Black Wall Street place that's up. And I think I have some videos because I was scoping it out to see about me possibly doing some events there. But as soon as I get my, because I'm coming out my dungeon, that is a place where I'm going to have my events in Atlanta. It's beautiful. It's full of like different artists who have beautiful art, sculptures, people who make key-mars, they make sweaters, they make oil. They're not just on the oils. They make like some have a travel agency in there, and it's all blacks. It's all black. That shit is the truth. Now I ain't saying now y'all make it all blacks down there, but it's beautiful because it's the community. It's not corporate owned. So I can see where he's going with this. He's putting the power back into the people by creating options for you guys. Tourism and economic opportunities in the community. Now you're gonna be able to set tours. Y'all gonna put Tiffany in the fucking cage and then have people come over the way they used to look at us when they put us in cages, black people, and pay to watch on monkey ass. Excuse me. I'm being disrespectful to Tiffany real quick. God forgive me. I said I wasn't gonna do this. That's the last day, God. Can I go ham? I told y'all it just messed with my spirit because I be really disintegrating her. And I stopped that. I stopped using the B word and everything. But today I've been acting the hell up. But you gotta go. You gotta go. So now let's look at Nate on his tomfool fuckery real quick. They try to expose my boo. Don't be trying to expose Nate. This 8 years ago, Nate up there turned the fuck up like a young boy. Let's go.
Ever see a nigga that owe you money and you just wonder like, nigga, you owe me bread. Why the fuck are you still around? Don't come back till you pay me back.
Even though I cheated, that's why I fuck with you, girl. I fuck with you, girl. I fuck with you. I fuck.
Nate was smoking on the hookahs before it was cool. I done told y'all he on point. I'm just playing. Oh, listen to me.
Hey, where the real news at? Beyonce, Keisha Cole, J-Lo, Tiana Taylor, Ashanti, Christina Milian. Where they at? Hey, I'm trying to figure out how these news keep getting leaked. They got Oprah, Megan Good, Amber Rose, Rihanna, Gabrielle Union, and Dorothy.
I think. Okay, let me stop right here. I think Nate was trying to be a content creator, and I can't be mad at him. At least he wasn't out there gang banging. At least he wasn't out there sleeping with 16-year-old girls like Andrew Holmes, forcing himself on them. Bring up some real fucking dirt about my Nate, just like in my Nicole voice, my Kamal. Don't you be talking about my Nate. Let's play this last part. This clip is brought to you by Dear Woke Christian. This is when he did an interview on it. It's a short part of Dear Woke Christian's interview.
Resident. Why should we select you to be our supervisor? Here we go, Nate. For the residents of Thornton Township, I have not only spent over a decade serving the great residents of Thornton Township, but even after,
it's breathing like
continue to stand with the residents of Thornton Township through turmoil and chaos. I will continue my servitude to the residents of Thornton Township through transparency and accountability.
Hold up. Whoever this person is in the background, you need an asthma pump, baby. You breathing hard. What happened to you? The nursing came out like, is this fucking person breathe? What the hell's going on here?
All right. And with a smile. And also continue
the asthma pump
to be a leader for the younger generations coming up and show them that anything is possible as long as you continue on the right path.
Over there,
April 1st is slowly but surely coming up. We have to make sure we choose someone that is not only on one side of the fence or the other side of the fence, but within the fence with the residents of Thornton Township. That's pretty much it, Thornton Township. I guess I don't know if that was good enough. Was that appealing to you, Jay?
I'm not messing with you, baby. The person who's breathing like this, you got me over. I'm feeling guilty now, but baby, I just need you to be okay.
I loved it. No, that was great.
All right, we're gonna start right there. I want you guys to go follow every person page you have talked about. This is who I believe should be the supervisor, but that's my opinion. I do not tell y'all to vote for nobody, but I already told y'all who I think is going to be the dream team in Thornton. Again, you like it or love it or you don't. I do think, let me put myself on the screen real quick, and then we're going to get to our last piece. That last piece is going to highlight the y'all call her Tiffany Point too. Okay, but like I was saying, I do think the dream team, in my opinion, would be Nate Fells, Mary Avant, Gonzalez, Carmen should stay there, and the person who we're going to show in a few minutes, Mr. Dinaj, and that's just the way it is. I think the people in Dolton, you're going to have who you're going to choose, and I do believe that's going to be House. I do believe House will be the best candidate for Dolton Township when it comes to supervisor. I'm still weighing my option when it comes to all of the trustees. I know y'all like, what the fuck? What? Did you fucking say you don't support them? No, it's not that. I just don't totally know how to feel totally about them, about the things that I have went through the things I have seen and the things I have researched. I do think the person who has the cleanest history out of the trustees is Brittany Norwood, as well as Miss Brown has a very clean history. And I'm gonna leave the rest. That's it. Everybody else do what the fuck you do. I'm not mad at Brittany. I mean at Miss what's her name? Because I know y'all you didn't say her name because they be ready to fight for her. They call her Miss Receipt. But like I said, I like her fight. She fought really hard, and that is Kiana Belcher. She fought very, very hard. Like I said, from my research and what I seen and what I see the residents, I think they need, the people that I have said is what I'm sticking beside. I don't think that Kiana don't need her seat. I think she fought long and hard, but everybody needs to make sure that you have the same fucking energy for everyone. Nobody is special, nobody's a queen, and nobody can't be axed. Obviously, I didn't say other names, and I'm going to leave it like that because I'm not. Say what you want. The other one's a little sketchy. If I ain't say your name, you're a little sketchy. How about that? And the only reason why I didn't totally say Kiana because y'all put her on such a high pedestal that y'all think no one can talk about her. And I don't like that. And I don't think no one is not touchable, period. And then she came on my post. I'm like, what receipts? And I didn't like that. That was not nice, Kiana. I already talked to you in person. And I told you what type of shit I was on. It was not against nobody. But I just put the truth and facts. And Miss Brown even saw our conversation. And she looked right at you because she knew what I was saying was right. When everybody got mad and I said that y'all can read Kiana's face. And she needs to fix her face. Everybody was so mad at me. I said, damn, I can't even talk. And that's when me really had to figure out how to maneuver around this shit. But real is real. Nobody is God. We all put in work. And I know y'all definitely put in work, but that don't mean you can't be questioned. So that's why I'm not totally comfortable with Kiana. And also history. Y'all do y'all fucking history. And I'm saying it on election day. Bow! Shots fired. I've been waiting to say what I want to say. But I do think she'll be a good trustee as being smart, educated, and things like that. But like I said, everybody can be asked questions. Now let's get to our last Tiffany 2.0. This one made me smile. Cause she just like, fuck it. I'm gonna enjoy my life. Y'all motherfuckers probably ain't gonna vote for me, but I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm going to tell you this, from my communication that I have had in the past with Miss Cassandra, we do not actively talk because I don't want to have no parts of that shit. I don't want no parts of some of the disgruntled shit I saw coming from her and coming from other motherfuckers. So I was like, please, you ain't got to, I don't want no nothing, because that was wild. But some of the things she said, but I do know that she does have a heart. And I do know that she believes in God, and I do know she has a family. I know she know that she has a strong job. Is that drive totally planned out and executed with a plan? I don't think so. And that's where I think her downfall was. What I heard from her, and that's real. I have a goal to run. I'm telling a little bit, Cassandra. That's what you said. I want to run. I'm going to run. And that's what I said I set out to do. You're going to run. And I asked her, are you going to run, just run, or you running to win? You remember that conversation? I've been told you months ago, have a plan, because when you come out here, they're going to eat you the fuck alive. I told you that. I said they don't want to hear nothing against house, nothing against nobody. Be prepared. So when you come, understand what animal you're dealing with and don't let them rile you up. And exactly what the fuck she did. I was disappointed because I looked at her as having more morale. I definitely looked at her as being more respectful than Hinyard. But then I saw the traits that y'all was talking about, and I'm like, damn. I saw her from the beginning, but not like Hinyard. But I'm just talking about just talk, like just, and just, that's like Hinyard. I can't say she's a criminal like Hinyard. She never did anything that y'all can really align her to be Hinyard. But it's some things that I know would turn y'all off from her because it reminds y'all of Hinyard. Or it reminds you of a loudmouth black woman, because y'all also trying to put Jasmine Corkett and saying she ghetto now. So that's just what they do to black women anyway. And I tried to warn her, and that's why I was so disappointed with this whole thing. But I was glad that I was able to come out and kind of help with the tone of people calming the fuck down, because y'all was about to send the troops to go kill her or beat her ass. That's what I saw coming out. And I said, nah, y'all not gonna put this old lady in danger. She may not be the right person or the best spoken and have her way, but y'all not gonna put her in motherfucking danger. And that's what I said. Y'all were going too fucking far. But y'all calm down. And now she able to walk around and do this dumb shit. Let her go have her fun. Look at her. Look at her. No. I like this because guess what? She's enjoying life. She's doing what she wanted to do. And she set out to run. And she may not win, but at least she did what she did. And I'm definitely proud of you guys for falling the fuck back and stop acting like animals, like thugs. Because that old lady, y'all putting her life in danger. I didn't like that. I knew she's a hot mess. I don't care. My grandma hot mess too. My grandma say what the fuck she want to. I told you I grew around Haitian people. If y'all do become Facebook friends with me, and I really don't let people a lot, y'all gonna see I put a lot about my Haitian roots and how I grew up. These motherfuckers curse you out in a second and then give you a hug afterwards. It is a little bit dysfunctional, but because I understand dysfunction, and then I know people can grow from that, and some people have genuine love as a culture thing. I give them the benefit of the doubt, not to take me down a path to hell, but not to treat them like shit. So y'all did much better with Miss Cassandra in handling her. All y'all did was just fucking ignore her. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because I do have respect for her still. I don't care what y'all say. I have respect. She's a woman. She didn't do anything like Tiffany. And it hurted me the way y'all was kicking her ass. But then I saw her, I was like, shit, you acting stupid. But I did like the way she called out Minion Dog. Yep, I got to be a little messy. She done called his old goofy looking ass out. Yo, big old fool. And he don't even live nowhere in Dolton. And then that motherfucker thinking he controlling the tone. Damn, I just got messy. Minion, I know you watching. Uh-huh. Shots fired. Anyway, shut up, y'all. I just had to say it. Because she did call him out. You saw his old fucking... First he had the sexy gay face on, like... And then the nigga had the glasses on looking stupid. I had to tell you. I just wanted to fuck with you real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Damn it, I'm trolling. God, let me get off this live because now I'm going too far. All right, let's go. We just going to watch a little bit of Dinash. And what I will say is I'm going to let this play out. And then we're going to just sign off. There's some things that I did not like. The reason why, I just thought that he should have used this platform to put out what he's going to do. And I really think that because of the tone that's been set, he still feels like he has to define himself and separate himself kind of from Miss Cassandra, but then also what he's going through on a personal note. You have people turning on him because of allegedly political ties. That's why I say people fickle as fuck. I don't care you with me today. I mean, it's sad that I expect people to turn on me. Like I said, that's not a way to live, but you need to be for real. People fickle is all hell. So they like telling him he can't handle it because you're sick and shit like that. So that's kind of what he's addressing. And he's basically saying, who the hell are y'all to tell me what I can handle? Call me and ask me the facts. Call me and ask me what I plan on doing. And then guess what? If you don't fucking pick me, you keep your vote, I'm still gonna do what I need to do in society. And that's why I think he should be part of Thornton Township trustees. And that's just my opinion. Y'all gonna watch this as we sign off, and I'm gonna start getting myself ready for my patient. I love you guys. Thank you for letting me troll the fuck today on election day. Please pick everyone you want to pick, but stand beside it. And just know that the results that you didn't pay attention to that they produced before, you're gonna get the same thing now. And that's just fucking real.
Hello, welcome to the Denasha Harrison Show here on Intellectual Radio, where you feed your brain. We are an iHeart-affiliated platform, and I love the family that continues to give at this radio station. Continue to support intellectualradio.com.
Sorry.
If it's my show.
Thank you for correcting me. I really was thinking that he was for Thornton Township. Let me put myself back on the stream because I didn't look at it. I kept saying Thornton Township. I think he'll be a better fit for Thornton Township. I don't think that he'll totally be a good pick for Dolton because of what's going on, and also to the fact that the trustees, what I heard is that they already planning to lock him out if he make it. And that's not from their words, but that is their supporters was like, how you gonna get on when nobody's gonna vote with him? So that's why I was like, he might as well just let that egg crumble in Dolton. Let them people do what they've been doing, fighting for it. Thornton has been a little bit more newer, fresher. So I think he'll be better on Thornton because of the feng shui. Now, when it comes to Dolton, and I'm corrected, if he does make it, I think that he would feng shui well with the trustees. And I do believe that, and that's my opinion. I love you, whatever. But I think he should take Edward Steve's spot. That's my opinion. I said it. If you're going to do it, so thank you for correcting me, because that's what I was probably, my conscience didn't want to say. He's running for Dolton. And I think that if he wins, he's going to beat Edward Steve. That's my opinion. But if he doesn't win this election, I think he should run for Thornton next year. Because these people together, they will make a great team, in my opinion. That's why I put that together. So I do apologize. He is Dolton. But if he gets in there now, if they are willing to work with him, like, he's going to work with you. He's going to work with you. Like, yo, even if y'all had Cassandra, you literally told that the Thornton trustees are not going to work with her. Is this political or for the people? That's why I'm like, whatever. Y'all already rigging this shit up for it to fall because y'all talking about who's not going to support, who's not going to do that. That's why I think he'll have better way in Thornton, because Dolton is a little bit too vicious and they need to be eaten alive a little bit by their own. And then the people who get bit and eaten, they're gonna learn from this, what we went through, and they're going to learn again. So that's my opinion. That's why. But I do think he may beat out Edward Steve, but he may not. Maybe because I think that he'll be a better candidate than Edward Steve. I don't think in numbers he's going to beat Edward Steve because of the popularity and the connections. Let me be real. That's just my opinion. He may not beat Edward Steve because of that, but I think he'll be a better candidate. So thank you for correcting me, best of us. I love you. You know, I'll be making mistakes sometimes, but I do think Denai should be in Thornton Township. He has a mannerism for it. Shut up, y'all. Dolton be off the fucking hook. Okay. Thornton is a little bit more professional. Shut up. I'm telling the truth.
Or the other shows like Elevated Vibes that just went off the air, the show that's coming on pretty soon. Show your love for those who want to get the word out to make sure that people are aware of what's going on, not only within their communities, but outside the communities as well. So again, thank you for supporting the Denasha Harrison Show. For those of you who did not know, I wasn't here last week. A couple of people tuned in. So forgive me for not getting that word out before not coming into the show. But thank you for your support and thank you for joining me now. So I would like to dedicate this show. Well, before I go into dedications, let's do the housekeeping. So today's show is brought to you by Up and Going. Anthony McMath, thank you for all the support continuously. You'll continue to hear me say up and going, but the cleaning services that he provides is amazing. Hit me in my inbox, hit me for details. But thank you for the support. Also, aliveshoes.com, that's my my company. We make wonderful shoes. So if you are interested in any type of gym shoe of some type or any type of dress shoe of some type, just go ahead and hit me up as well. So now that the housekeeping is out of the way, again, thank you for joining me on the show. I would like to dedicate this show to my mother and my father. Rest in peace, Gregory Lee Harrison. And I thank God that my mother's still in the land of the living. Ophelia Harrison, Ophelia Harrison Robinson. She was on the show before. If you go back through looking at my shows, you'll see that my mother was on the show as well. So I'd like to dedicate this show to you all, and I'd like to dedicate this show to those who were in my tribe, in my circle, for those who've raised me, supported me, and shown me love throughout my life. So I appreciate it. And there's a reason why I'm dedicating the show to Greg and Fee. As you all who know me know that that's what they were called. I'm dedicating the show to them because they taught me well how to respect my elders. They taught me well how to steer clear from the BS that a lot of people try to put out there and put on your shoulders. And in spite of all the things that are going on out there in the world, there's a lot of things that we have to still maintain and be a part of when it comes to the good of it all and the purpose for what we do. If it were not for Greg and Fee, you would be seeing a different me. If it was not for the circles that have continued to support me and prop me up throughout my lifetime, and for those who know, and I've said it over and over again, for those who know what we've been through as a family, who know what we've been through as individuals, you all know our story. So if it had not been for you all, for those morning phone calls, if it had not been for those that continue to support the Harrison family and continue to support me, Denasha Harrison, I don't know where I would be. And honestly, I don't know where a lot of other people dealing with me would be as well. What do I mean by that? So many people try to get you outside of your character. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, there's a lot of people out there that just will not be for you for no reason at all, only but to put roadblocks in your way, only for the obstruction of it all. No rhyme or reason. You don't have to do anything wrong to anybody for people to not rock with you or your vision or whatever that is. It's not about you doing anything wrong. It's about the motive that people have. So I'm thankful for the people in my circle who have continued to encourage me, motivate me to move forward. The election's coming up, 2025, April 1st. I've had people tell me, because of who I'm on a ticket with, tell me, man, I don't understand why you partnered up with this individual. Your political career is already over before it even starts. Things of that nature. People who won't show their face, or people who refuse to give their name, but they're quick to make a comment. Well, for those who know me, you know I've been in politics for a long time, way before I came back to the Midwest, way before I moved into Dalton. I've been a part of politics for a long time. And even before I decided to put my hat in any ring concerning politics, I served my country, which means a lot to me. And it means a lot to those who I've served with and those who I've served for. I don't owe anyone an explanation as to why my life is continuing to unfold the way it is. I invite you into my life. I invite you to be a part of my story because I'm not on the BS that you see a lot of other people on. I'm not putting things out there simply because it means that I'll get a lot of likes or a lot of looks or a lot of comments. A lot of people question my motive for running for trustee in Dalton, Illinois for 2025. I get that a lot of people are passionate. I'm passionate. I get it. But I don't live my life by how many people pat me on the back. And I'm not going to start living my life that way based on if you like me or not. Got a whole lot of notes right here. A whole lot of notes that that I was going to share to keep me on track. I'm going to go ahead and close this book because those notes don't mean that I'm not speaking from the heart or that I'm not speaking from experience, but I just like the way this is feeling right now, getting the word out about where I stand and how I'm rolling and how I'm living and what I'm looking forward to. So I understand that people question the motive. I'd be surprised if people didn't. Who are you? What can you do for the village? What is your plan? Why are you running this race the way you're running this race? Why are you running this race with who you're running this race with? A lot of questions. My plan has been the same from day one, to be a person that can serve my community and bring solutions to the issues that are going on in Dalton. If you don't feel like there's issues that are going on in Dalton right now, then you haven't been watching the news or you really don't know what's going on in the Southland when it comes to these suburbs. I decided to move into Dalton because it was a great move for me to purchase property in that area. I like what I saw and I went for it, purchased some property. I decided to go out and volunteer for something in my community. I went, volunteered, tried to be a part of the Fire and Safety Commission, had an interview with several people. Hey, he'll be a great volunteer. Never got the phone call. I called out. Nobody answered the phone. And then I started to learn about what was going on in Dalton. I started to hear about all the stuff with the current administration. And it was confusing. I was curious. And then I started to hear the voices of the people. I decided, you know what? I live here now. I have some experience. Let me go ahead and throw my hat in the ring to help with any issues that anybody has going on in this community, because now I'm a part of the community. So that's how I'm rocking. That's what I'm thinking. And then I started hearing more and more about taxes, misappropriated funds, finger pointing, smoke, noise, the whole nine. And I said, you know what? Not only does this village need prayer, but it needs somebody who's really dedicated concerning the service of other people. Do you know about service, Dinasha? Absolutely, I do. I know about service. I served my country for 20 years. United States Marine Corps, retired. Been all over the world. More than once, more than twice. Been all over the world. Been put in very, very, very uncomfortable situations. Kept my head up through it all. A lot of things that I didn't agree with concerning my Marine Corps. But guess what? I still served honorably. And I sacrificed. My family has sacrificed. And I'm okay with you being passionate about the village that you live in. But to try to check me, whether it's on social media or to try to check me about not understanding what service is about, is not the right move to make. It's not true about my intentions being not for the good of the community. Now, I'm not going to convince you otherwise to vote for me or not vote for me. If your mind's already made up, hey, I just hope that you make an informed decision and that you don't throw away your vote because it's the cool thing to do for the moment. It should be the right thing to do for the people. And this doesn't only go out to those who bash or talk trash or troll negative blogs. This goes out to the people that are running as well. So I've said time and time again, I'm nobody's yes man and I'm nobody's obstacle either. So at the end of the day, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, so to speak, I'll work with you if you're going to work with me concerning solutions for the people. If you want to get to know me, you know where I'm at. You've seen me out and about. You've seen me knocking on doors. I have the depth that is necessary to do a good job as a trustee. Now, call it campaigning right now? Nah, I don't really call it that. Because I've said over and over again, win or lose, when it comes to a seat, I'm not there for the seat, I'm there for the work. I'm there because of the people. I'm there because of the issues that are going on in the village really truly need to be addressed by somebody that wants to champion the cause based on service and not based on ego. I'm not going to be cussing out old women, and I'm not going to be signifying when it comes to somebody if they don't like me. I'm not going to accuse you of anything contrary to what you're telling me it is if I haven't seen anything otherwise. And let me get a little bit more into that. If I'm being shown your capabilities or your limits, I'm not going to question those capabilities. I'm not going to question those limitations because I am not living your life. I'm living my own. Vice versa. If I'm telling you my capabilities, if I'm telling you my limitations, it doesn't matter what you think. What I'm telling you is what it is. And unless you got some facts contrary to that, then keep your mouth shut. Now, you may or may not keep your mouth on me. You may or may not keep your mouth off me. Hey, at the end of the day, it's about the people. At the end of the day, I'm going to say what's on my mind. I don't have to throw you under the bus. I don't have to lie about your character. I don't have to question your integrity for you to rock with me or for me to get a point across. Because that's a world that I don't have to actually involve myself in spite of what you think about me or what you think about why I'm doing what I'm doing. For those who have seen me, not just seen what you're looking at now, but for those who have seen me beyond this flesh, they know what I'm about and they know what I'm on. So it's going to be what it's going to be. Because see, here's the thing. Whether you win or lose a seat, that doesn't define what your purpose is to do for the people in the community. If you feel like it takes a seat to make a difference, then you shouldn't be running for any position because you're not in a position to help the people in your mind or your heart. You're trying to run for a position to get a seat so that you can have other people pat you on the back concerning what you claim you can or will do for the people, but you're in it for yourself because you ain't talked nothing about doing anything for the people. And I'm talking to everybody out there that's not in this for the right reason. Now, the difference between you and me is that I am. And if you're not, then I hope you don't win, no matter who you are. If you're not in this for the right reasons, I hope you don't win. And when I say win, I'm not just talking about winning a position. I'm talking about winning the hearts and minds of the people that you claim to be in the business of doing things for. I'm reiterating what I said before. It's not about winning or losing a seat. It's about the work. So guess what? After April 1st, if I don't win this trustee, I'm still going to be out there working with the people who really want to come up with solutions for the people of Dolton. That's what I'm on, and that's where I'm coming from. And for those who continue to question my integrity, you don't even know me. Some people think they know me because they've spent some time with me. See, that's interesting how, again, I dedicate this show to my mother and my father, rest in peace, Gregory Lee Harrison. Y'all taught me to rise above the bullshit. I'll pay the fine. Y'all taught me to rise above all the noise and focus on the purpose, focus on the reason, focus on the goal. And so when people question your integrity and feel like they can tell you about yourself when they don't even know who you are, at first you want to get angry, you want to get upset, you want to get maybe a little bit agitated, a little bit mad. Who do these people think they are? But in reality, these people need prayer. They need prayer. Now, there's a lot of different ways to pray for people. And concerning me, when your mouth is on me, I'm praying on you. Positive, negative, anything in between, I'm not in control of how that prayer benefits or curses you. But I know what to put on you when you try to put something on me. So when you put your mouth on me, I'm putting prayer on you. And for those who have put their mouth on me, you know who you are. I don't have to call you.
I'm just telling y'all this right here. That's some Haitian shit. And he said, when I pray, I'm not praying for your downfall, but whatever you get, you get. Now, I just want y'all guys to know, leave this man alone. I know everybody prayers is strong. Go read about the tribe of Levi. Leave that man alone and let him live his life. He said, y'all keep putting y'all mouth on him, on his health and stuff like that. And that's why he's saying, I'm going to pray for y'all. Y'all want everybody to pray for y'all. And that's real. And I don't think he's a bad guy. But sometimes our bloodline of prayer, we come from prayer warriors. Go look up Tribe of Levi. We are prayer warriors. We are the tribe, the regal tribe. I need you guys to know, because he's telling y'all leave him the fuck alone. So just leave this man alone.
Your name. That's giving you too much. If I'm calling your name, that's giving you too much. And I'm not going to do that.
Different prayer.
So I've never questioned your motive or your integrity or your purpose. I've listened to what you told me about why you want to do what you want to do. But you turn around and you question me about my motives, about my integrity. You question me about my health. You've seen the scars. But you question me. You tell me what my limitations are and what my capabilities are. You telling me about my limitations and my capabilities. You're not me. Be very careful about what you say about those that belong to God. Now, with that, addressing the person that I'm running with. We are not the same, but we talked about having the same vision for the village. We talked about accomplishing things that the previous administration, well, still current until April 1st, and the people that want to take over the seat had plenty of opportunity to do. And they haven't done it. 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4. So if you want to know why I'm running with the person that I'm running with, it's because we had a conversation a long time ago about our vision for the community. Now, you may not like me concerning how I do things. You may not like her concerning how she do things. If you don't like me, let's have a conversation. If you don't like her, call her up and have a conversation with her. I don't mind being in the same boat as someone who has the same vision as I do. There's a lot of ways to skin a cat. All right, my name is Denasha Lee Harrison. Her name is Cassandra Hobson Jordan. If you want to have a conversation with Denasha Lee Harrison, call me up, look me up, you know where I'm at. But stop asking me about somebody else. She got a mouth. She got her own phone number. She got her own address. You know where to find her on Facebook. You know where to find her on social media. And she's put her number out there too. You want to ask why she does what she does the way she does, they give her a call.
Yep.
And I'm sure she'll tell you the same thing about me. You want to know about me? Don't call her. Call me. It's something called the source, y'all.
I just want to add, I think the reason why he possibly have chose her and not, I think, like I said, I mentioned this before, where it may have just happened. They don't know each other from history. So I understand you saying not, but you will run with someone that will cuss out old people. He may have not known that. But baby, y'all act like these all those people that was under house wasn't cursing out old people together and doxing them. Y'all remember the old lady who supported Tiffany and y'all doxed her and put all her stuff out there to make her intimidated? Stop. That's the real shit right here. Stop. I don't think he knew who he was running with, but I think he's trying to separate himself and still be loyal. Like, yo, I'm me. So if y'all guys don't understand, they were not friends. I do think they met at the point where they were starting to run. And because if you ain't part of the Democratic House committee, you're being locked out. You saw what happened at the caucus. If you ain't down with the team, they're ignoring you. You are outcast. And why you're here? Everybody who is not in the click, click, click. So maybe they just clicked up because it was just like them against the whole fucking raft. So that's what I got from that. I don't think he's totally into Cassandra. I don't even see his personality feng shuiing with her because I have gotten to know her. He's really laid back, but he probably can deal with her. I'm be honest, or understand her because he's Haitian and he's used to loudmouth Haitian women like me. I'm not as bad as my ancestors, but that's probably why he has more affinity for her. And that's just my opinion because I'm like, how did he get connected to her? But then when I say, oh snap, he Haitian. Haitian men are real laid back, real meek. They about family. They love women. You know, they got a different approach. That's why they're able to deal with us. That's why I'm used to men who don't call women bitches, who literally could just look at you in your eyes and you'll shut the fuck up. Because fell in love with his whole demeanor. He's so looking like that. Okay, I got one of them in my household, my son. The ladies melt for him. He's not even like that. So I think that's what's going on with Danash, just to clear that up. Separate that man from her. Give that man a little bit of his kudos, please.
Go to the source. Spend your days and spend your time on things that really matter for the people, because all this noise, y'all wanted to get Tiffany out. I understand why. You've been living there longer than me. She's out. Now there's something called the general election April 1st. Don't turn your back to what's really going on in the totality of the situation. What do I mean by that? It takes more than one person to run a legislative body. And the Hilliard administration is currently in power until April 1st, but she's not the only person that's a part of that administration. So don't turn your back on the facts based on who you rah-rahing for, when you should be putting the people of Dolton first. And if you feel like you are putting the people of Dolton first, that's your feeling, that's your vibe, that's your thing. Go with it, roll with it, rock with it. If you don't feel like I am the candidate to run and work with the people who really care for the village, then keep your vote. Keep your vote, because it's not going to stop the work. It's not going to stop the work. If you want somebody that's going to get in there and not be anybody's obstacle or anybody's yes man, somebody that understands service, believes in the power of the people, believes in putting coalitions together beyond the elections so that we can move as one, so that we can champion the same causes, so that we can get the yes somehow, some way, no matter what your way of getting the yes is, then punch number 7. Vote for me so I can take that seat and do the work of the people in that capacity. But if I don't get the seat, again, I'm still going to do the work of the people. So thank you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Earthly Mother, Earthly Father, rest in peace, for raising me the way you did. Because there's been a lot of opportunities that was very challenging concerning how I was going to move forward and tackle some things. But I understand the end game. See, if this was just about Danasha, then this would have been over a long time ago. if this was just about me and my feelings and my emotions, my pain, my struggles, then you wouldn't be listening to me talk about this right now. But I understand that it's bigger than me. I understand it's not just about how I feel. I understand that when God gives you a vision, he supplies the provisions as well. Dig that. He does. If you know anything about God, you know that he's not going to leave you hanging. And God has given me a vision, not just for my life, but where I live. And I don't feel like he's going to leave me hanging. Matter of fact, I know he hasn't left me hanging because I've said it numerous times. It's not about the seat, it's about the work. So I wanted to share that with you. Thank you for listening. Again, I don't live my life by likes or looks. I don't make big announcements, and I'm not knocking people who eat by Facebook or eat by social platforms, but I don't make announcements all the time. Hey, in 2 hours, I'm going live on Facebook. Hey, in 1 hour, 30 minutes, I'm going live on Facebook. Hey, in an hour, I'm going live on Facebook. Hey, y'all, I'm going live in 15 minutes, 15 seconds. Here I go. No, I don't live my life by that. You catch the show, you catch the show. Same thing with intellectual radio. If intellectual radio was just about how the loudest or who, made the most noise based on content for likes and dislikes, I really don't believe that intellectual radio would exist. Because
We'll stop right here. I'm gonna let y'all watch that because he started talking about intellectual radio, the diversity of it. I'm not sure if she pulled out, y'all, but I do, like I said, talking to her, from what I know, her goal was to literally just run and say she ran. I don't know if she really had a plan, and I told her, get your plan together. So with that goes to say, I won't be surprised. Just watching that kind of, it's just something that rings with me. It made me want to cry when I looked into his eyes because I could see a little bit different from what other people do see. So he may not be elected as trustee for Dolton, but I do think y'all need to keep your eyes on Dinesh because I do think he is a really genuine guy, and I think that he's going to continue to fight for the community. With that goes to say, y'all see my tone change because I got the nursing outfit on. Okay. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to go do my thing. I want to say thank you so much for being here with GRACELEVI, Nurse Lashley. Please continue to support the growth. The growth is not just with me, but it's with you guys. I have a spirit of freedom. Speak up. Don't have that group herd mentality. Y'all see the destruction that has happened all over the United States and across the world from people being blindly mewed into destruction. So again, he said, even if I'm not picked, you guys stay focused on the facts. Stay focused on what was the actual issues and don't get blinded by the sloganary and the politics. Okay? It's more, your life means more than politics in the seat. It really does. So again, I just want you guys to know that, my opinion is just my opinion. You do everything that you feel is right because you have to live with these people. And I do pray for you guys. I want to keep my eyes on the prize, and I'm going to just hopefully don't have to drop any 8 balls. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'm going to be looking out for the election in the background as well. Please pray for GRACELEVI, Nurse Lashley. I'm going through a lot of changes, and I keep telling you guys, when someone says it, I am. So as I pray for y'all and I fight for y'all, pray for me and fight for me. Thank you for all of the support. And this is what y'all going to be doing today. Can I just get a little bit ghetto? If I don't, so this is what y'all going to do. Oh, people, when y'all pick y'all people today. Let's put it on the screen.
Hey, everybody clap your hands. They not like us. I took a pocket to pull. Hey, they not like us. I took a pocket to pay. Take it for hey. You a rapper, young whippersnapper. You ain't been through nothing. Have you ever had to leave the studio?